Hey everybody, it's Aubrey with a few short announcements before we get into the episode. Um, Big one is we have a really big project coming up, and it will be announced on January 17th. We can't really say much. We have been teasing it for a while, so, if you've been paying attention, you might hear some hints. But it's a big project for us, and it is being announced on the 17th of January. So make sure you're paying attention to that. And the other is we're going to be doing a bunch of one-shots in the world of Cyrene. So be on the lookout for those. Those will air first on our Patreon and then air in our regular feed. Some of the people, we brought in a lot of really cool people for this. And some of those people will be making their way into Blood of Kings itself after all of this is over. Some of these one-shots are delving into the past of some of our characters, and some of them just tying to what's going on in the world. Some favorite characters will make reappearances. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, last thing, definitely pay attention to the Patreon. There is a lot going on there. We had Nowhere last fall, which is our Lancer game. And we're now currently airing The Many Arms of Gas Hollow, a Monster of the Week campaign run by Ferris, and it is amazing. And I can also say we are going to have a vampire game at some point in the future as well. And it's really fun. So yeah, I won't hold you any longer. I'll let you get into the episode, and welcome back to Blood of Kings after our winter break. It is good to be back. See everybody on the other side. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gaze. This is Season 3, Episode 10, I believe?
10.
Yep.
No.
Yes?
Are we 10?
I feel like-
Really?
That's what my journal says.
Yeah. 10. My bad.
Cool. Good to know.
It's because I was prepping my agenda for next week, and I wrote Bach, like S3 EP11. That's why I was thinking of 11.
Yep. It was less. I am Aubrey. I am your GM. I use she, her pronouns. I will toss it over to my players to introduce themselves, who they're playing, and answer this week's question, which is right here. In the game so far, what would you consider the best critical success? Like, what was your best, critical success moment? It doesn't have to be, I think you rolled a nat 20 for. It could be you cast a spell, something critically failed. That still technically counts as a critical success on your end.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Mm-hmm. It's just I guess it's also you can also define it as just a really good epic moment for in the game so far. It doesn't have to be you, but go for it. We'll start with you, Aki.
Hi, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Estrella, your triple princess bard, summoner of dragons, survivor of trauma, and all-round spite enthusiast. And her pronouns are also she, her. For the question, I don't know. I really liked what happened last session, where I nat 20'd hitting the Dulahan on the back because it doesn't have a head, right? With the battle loot, and that was fun. That was very cool. I also remember specifically way back in season 1 where I called Heron a bitch and got away with it with a nat 20. So
Started a great
yeah,
romance.
And thus gave birth to the third most valid Estrella simp, second and first being Cinna and me, respectively.
For reference, Cinna is my sister. My real life sister. I don't know if I've ever actually mentioned her in a recording.
I feel like you have. or at least made reference to my sister and I did this, or she said this.
Maybe like that, but Cinna specifically.
Yeah,
That's
you've not called her by that name, so
yeah.
Did not know your sister's name until
That's her
I've
online.
never used your sister's name. It's always my sister. I've never
Yeah,
known her name
'cause I
until
got
right now.
one. 'Cause I got
I've known you for
one.
over a year, and I just now learned your sister's name.
Because I just got the one. And that's just her online handle, so that's what she prefers. But yeah.
Fair. Syrup next.
Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns. I am playing Demisa, the half hobgoblin barbarian and champion of the night, who also uses she, her pronouns. I cannot recall hardly any critical successes. Like, I remember great moments, but not like, oh yeah, that was for sure a critical success caused that. Except for, recently when I did triple damage on some guy, just some dude, and flattened him into a pancake with one hit.
Yep. I mean, that was
Like
that was
120
good,
damage, so that one I remember.
Sparlock, you're up next.
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns, and I play Groon, our flame oracle, who uses she, her pronouns. I can't think of any specific critical successes that, like, off the top of my head, but you gotta go with the good old killing Dark Paladin with Crisis of Conscience. That's a book.
I mean, he apps Crisis of Faith.
Crisis of Faith. There we go.
He critically failed his saving. That's why you were able to do.
Oh, okay. So I guess that was a critical.
Yep.
Hey, I do remember one.
Tick, you're up next.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Marrow, a monk born and raised in the underworld. Now, 110% more thought, 110% more. I'm going to deck stuff in the power of love and friendship. And I think the best crit moment on my end was at the end of season 2 because I just died. I just had to fight a dragon, and I managed to critically hit it and give it a really, really bad hangover it never asked for. So to all those Queen Maeve stands out there, fuck you.
Do they have does Queen Maeve have stands?
If there's any Queen Maeve stands in Cressa, I, Tick, say fuck you.
Oh, you meant in game.
I thought you were talking about fans. Character 2, actually. If anyone stands Queen Maeve, I'm sorry, but we're unfriending. We're not friends anymore.
I don't think anyone does.
What's funny is that it's gonna be a while before this comes out. So can you imagine? Like they've been fans of Queen Maeve for God knows how long, and then they come and hear this and go, "No,
a character
I've done an offense."
Actually appeared so little for being as evil as she is. But yes, last but not least, we have Trula.
Sorry, I'm checking on my. Hi, I'm Trula. I play our lovely Deathwalker witch Ileana. Our pronouns are she, her. Most critical. I'm not gonna lie. I know that we were talking about it earlier, and I was like jokingly saying like us finding Serena and actually keeping Serena alive was probably like the most utmost approved thing that we've done. But for Ileana specifically, I think I'm gonna have to definitely go with our first combat on the ship because that was the first time I ever used Sudden Bolt, and that thing like did some major damage there.
Some major damage. I think you one-shot it.
You pretty much did. Someone got in a hit before.
I'm being humble.
I mean, this is a time to like hype yourself up, talk about your great stuff. But yes,
I'm not gonna jinx it.
I don't know if anyone in this
group I literally just realized, no one else has watched Arcane.
Yeah, I don't think anyone but you and me has watched Arcane. This will only be the ha he he's for you and me.
Laughing in pain.
My friend has watched Arcane and he's been spamming with memes. I'm like, I don't get these, so I'm just forwarding them to you guys.
Oh yeah, we're not sponsored, but y'all should go watch Arcane and then jump into our Discord and then talk to specifically Aubrey and I about it. Because because maybe we're a little still destroyed. It's only been like 2 days.
It's been literally 2 days, and it's all like I had to ask everyone at work if they had seen it, and no one had. So I just had to sit there and just be like, I am in pain.
I live on Twitter right now just so I can talk with people who have seen it.
excited. But yes, getting back to the fact that we're not sponsored by Arcade. Yep. So yeah, what happened last time?
So, my job has come.
Yes.
So last time we entered a wonderful little rundown building and immediately got assaulted. Like instantly, a bunch of wonderful little creatures, as in two shadowy monsters that I forget the exact name of, even though I should probably know it at this point because it's the second time we fought them. But what are they called again?
Wraiths.
Wraiths, yes. There were two wraiths. One weird-looking froggy boy. A Dullahan that no longer had its horse because it was like, hey, horse, you sit in the back as I beat these guys up. And a slime filled with bones. And Aubrey didn't let me keep any of them, which I'm still going to be sad about internally, but I'm not going to dwell on it. There are many bones in this sea, as I said. But we entered combat. I think Aubrey decided to really ramp up the difficulty for these encounters because I was like, oh yeah, let's flank an enemy, and immediately got put in the box of hell and being flanked in all directions.
The death box, the kill box.
The kill box, which I could just walk out of when my turn came. But the fact that I was like, the worst chain effect that known to man came into play, where I was like, I can make one more attack. I'm at a -8. What's the worst that could happen? And I ended up sickened 3, frightened 2, and a kill box at like 40 HP. So that's what could have happened. I'm never taking a third attack again. Other than that, Grun got absolutely assaulted as well. They saw this little goblin and chose violence. Estrella aggressively played her instrument like, hey guys, please don't die. Be competent. Thank you. Rosalite, shoot gems out of your mouth at the enemies. Oops, Marrow got hit. That's fine. Don't worry about it. And Dumisa decided to charge in and be like, well, instead of killing Marrow, maybe if I hit them really hard, they'll kill me instead. And it worked, in the sense that they tried to kill Dumisa and Marrow.
I was gonna say, she did not die.
Yeah, she did not
Unlike
suffer a lot.
Yeah, Demisa's ass is too juicy for that. It's like absorbed all the blows.
Demisa's ass is as flat as a cutting board.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm simping.
There's something for that cutting board ass. Anyways,
And washboard abs.
Cutting board ass!
You can do laundry and make them feel okay, bye.
Personal headcanon, Demisa has the least amount of cake in the party, but anyways, back on the recap. Overall, Dumisa did deal some absolutely massive hits to that Wraith, who, funny enough, was weak to literally Dumisa's hammer, specifically. And Dumisa knows how to use a hammer, and absolutely fucking destroyed it. Estrella also chose violence by lifting up a battle loot and was like, hey, bonk bonk, except really, really hard with a critical hit. Grun set a few things on fire, which was absolutely wonderful. Ileana made a terrible decision and got knocked unconscious. But other than that, we all ended up kind of fine after the end of it. And by fine, I mean not dead, but also not good either. After the fight, we got PTSD. We heard a little bit of a rummaging in the other room, and we found Velen. Velen was not doing okay. Velen had Torphine brain rot, as in literal crystals in his brain. It was not going very well for him. He was kind of sort of possessed-ish to a degree. It's hard to explain, but he was losing his sense of self pretty quickly, and he was not having a very cash money time. So Estrella and Dumisa were like, hey, let's read his mind a little bit to figure out what happened. And we got a great path to get to Torphine. And I think Velen's going to need a goddamn therapist after this, personally. And I think we should sponsor that using the Vlogos money. Like, I think we're all in agreement of that, right? Like, we're putting this man through therapy, we're paying for it.
Yeah, Vlogos owes everyone therapy.
Yeah, we're funding
That's
Velen's
one
therapy.
more.
We're funding Velen's therapy when we save him. But with that all out of the way, our poor boy not doing very good, but our wounds being gradually healed by a very wonderful goblin that is running around at mock speed, slapping bands. They're all very glittery. We are now ready to charge the castle and enter the catacombs of the city.
Yep.
Again.
Physically, not emotionally. I am not emotionally ready for this. But let's go.
But this is again for anyone that like may have brain farts like I do for Marrow and Ileana. Because no one else was in the catacombs with us. It was just us.
Yeah, it was just you two. So yes, it is all of that, and yeah. So what is exactly going to be your healing plan? Because
So just to help speed the process up and
Mhm.
also lighten the load, I think I will take the lesser damaged um members, so like myself.
Mm.
And I don't remember anyone else's, to be honest, besides Marrow being like, I don't know, 1 foot in the death's door.
I'm pretty
Um
fucked on the health department, yeah.
yeah, and Ileana, I don't know how great her health is. But
Here's our
yeah.
roll log.
It will
Oh,
be up somewhere.
I have roll log set to clear like every time the thing updates.
Ah,
Because if I let the roll log go too long, it actually starts lagging the server.
oops.
Well, I'm not quite at halfway down, so.
I'm at 54 out of 80.
But I can't fully max out until after we sleep for 8 hours.
We do have like if you scroll up in our chat a little bit, you can see kind of what everyone put theirs at last where. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm at a
That
our-
might help.
Yeah. But yes, something like this is going to take quite a bit of time, as you calculate. It's going to like take over an hour.
If I help, can we try to lessen that hour? Because I don't want to
I
stand
think you
here
can.
for an
Yeah, you
hour.
can. I think you can help a little bit, but you don't. I don't think you have the skill feats that let you do it every like. You can only do a person like heal like perform medicine on a person once per hour. I think. And Gruen has the ones where it's like what once every 10 minutes.
Yeah, the continuous healing plus the
Yeah.
ward medic to do 2 people at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Also, like if you have healing potions and things like that, it's not a bad idea. Trying to just get a little bit extra health in there.
I can use I can use my new feet. I can use my new feet. And I can heal myself a chunk. Hang on, I gotta find where. Here it is. I can heal 46 hit points, and I'll get 10 extra HP for 1 minute. I can only do this once a day.
We have 3 lesser healing potions, which is about 2d8 plus 5. That's how much it heals. So if anybody wants one of those, go for it. I only took like 8 damage because I did a spell to resist a good portion of it. So I'm fine with
And
straight up healing
hmm.
myself and rolling
And
low.
then the other people made themselves a lot bigger of a target by straight up running in.
I feel attacked.
Okay. I can heal myself up to 95.
I'll just take
And I
shots
have
with those.
10 HP, extra HP for
Okay,
a little
since
bit.
we don't have a roll log, should we just do it again?
Yeah, I didn't realize that you had rolled for all of it already, or else I would have at least screen capped it before it updates because the table updates about once a week.
Good to know. So we should
Yes, do rolls again.
Okay.
Well, while Gruen's healing me, can I refocus at the same time, multi-track tasking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just
we'll also
slapping
be
these
focused.
Where's our damage log? It's way up in the chat.
Yeah.
Since y'all have been talking. There we go. All right. So we had 36.
And then Demisa just used her feet, so she has less that she needs that she's down.
I think personally the best bet for me is taking the biggest heal from Gruen that I can and taking like a shot of healing potion. That's like chug, everyone chanting like quietly, like chug, 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 and like chug some healing potion.
But if you are doing this and spending time doing this, I'm gonna need at least going to need a perception check from somebody like trying to keep an eye out.
I can do it since I'm a little buffed up.
I have to calmly
28.
refocus.
28.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've spent some time, getting ready to like raid places to realize patterns. These creatures sort of are traveling in groups in sort of an almost patrol like demeanor.
How big are the groups?
Can be 5 to 6 to 10. 5 or 6 is bigger creatures. The 10s just sort of seem to be smaller, like mostly just your regular zombies. But they all seem to be moving in a way that is planned, but also there are gaps in their patrols and things like that.
Doomy, how much damage did you have on you after your little bit of healing?
It was hang on. 52 is what I'm down right now. Are the groups going around like what seems to be the gap between patrols?
It does seem like there's probably about 10 minutes or so between patrols.
And are there any coming near our warehouse?
Not currently, or anytime there are, you're kind of able to signal everybody to sort of just back down, like hide behind the crates or the giant casks and stuff, and they seem to pass you by.
Okay. Then I will just keep a visual on the street, other than when I'm like ducking to stay out of sight. And just kind of pull out like one of my little journals or whatever, just start keeping track of all the groups going by, all the information you gave us.
It's probably like, are you making the rolls to see if you?
I don't need to roll. I automatically succeed on on the DC 20 expert level check with the
Okay. No, that's what I needed to know because
Yeah.
you were rolling stuff, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
every 10 minutes group of 2, first Marrow, then Dumisa.
Mhm.
So after
Okay.
30 minutes will
Mhm.
fully heal Dumisa.
And then after 30 minutes, I need another. I'm going to need another perception check.
Okay. Natural 20. So 35.
35. Yeah, no, you're able to keep a good eye on the patrols. You're getting an even better sort of idea what it is. They're mostly seem to be sticking to what seems to be the outskirts of the city. There's not as many patrols. It seems the deeper you go into the city, it's more of like, looks like they're trying to keep somebody out of the city or something out of the city.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, and I think the next most damaged is Groon. Has anyone taken more than 36 damage besides Marrow?
You're
I assume you
at
because you already said you healed me all the way up, right?
Yes.
54 out of 80. So you're down like a little under 30.
26.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Groon and Marrow is up next.
I'm so sorry. I just realized you're putting everything in Foundry. Is the 97 that you typed like that? Do I have 97 health back? That's a lot of health.
That's how much damage you had taken.
Okay, yes. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So I think you healed 42 of that.
Perfect.
So after about 45 minutes or so, Demisa, you watch as sort of a patrol breaks off and is kind of heading in the same direction of this warehouse.
Okay. I will, keeping an eye on it, kind of lean back and be like, we've got, not aggressively, but
If I had to guess, I would say in about 5 minutes, me and Marrow will be fine.
how far away is the group?
They're getting closer. And so anybody, if you want to try to avoid them, everyone's going to need to make stealth checks. If not, you can prepare for a battle and see if you can just sort of take them out because it only appears to be 3 of them.
If we just like hunker down and don't move and don't say anything, are they gonna pass us by? Like we've been doing?
If you do well in your stealth checks, they passed their perception checks to realize that there's a break in the patrols.
There's 3 coming our way. You can they're moving relatively. If I did not already know they were crystal zombies, I would assume they were people.
I'd say we try to hide because if they do end up finding us, at least we'll have some sort of a sneak attack.
I agree. All right,
Mhm.
everyone, don't move. Stay quiet.
Roll those stealths.
Do I have to roll for Rosalite? Or if I say
Um,
that I just baby swaddle her?
you can just baby swaddle her.
Yeah, like I'll make her smaller than swaddle.
Gosh, dang it. I knew I was rolling too well.
Do I use a hero
That's a
point?
33.
See, I'm also debating a hero point.
I. What the?
Like been 10
rolls?
minutes that I'm already like,
Did we all just roll absolutely terrible on our stealth checks?
let's just say I rolled a
I got
3.
a 33.
I got a 2 on the dice, so I'm just like.
Hey, I'm using my hero point. I rolled a 3 on the
Oh
dice.
my god, look at us.
All of us suck!
Everyone except Ileana is the
Yep.
best way to put it, is rolling really
I-
low. I
I-
don't know if I want to use a hero point on this, though.
If no one else is using a hero point on this, I will save it and we can just fight them.
Yeah,
since
I
we
feel
all
like we're
suck.
gonna just. I feel like we're gonna just enter combat. But
I feel like we were sitting here and doing like, okay, everyone be quiet, and then like we like settled down and like the dust shifted and we all just started sneezing really bad, except for
Yeah, I know.
Liana.
Okay.
actually, can I make a proposal? It is not the option of hiding and fighting. Why don't we just try to fucking book it?
Because then if they see us, they'll
Right,
chase
they're
after
smart.
us. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
more
we don't
will
want to run
come.
into
Forgot.
another group either.
I forgot this is a hive mind for a solid 5 seconds. Because, like, if we keep fighting and resting, we'll be stuck in a loop. I'm like, damn.
Well, all we have to do is get to our final resting point, not in the terms of a grave. I say sneezing, achoo, achoo. But like in terms of not being like where we can set up camp. Is we just have to reach that. And if we kill these guys really fast, then I think we dodge the patrols enough. So I don't know.
Okay, so is this before the second healing, since it would be 45 minutes, or
It
is it
would be
50
before
minutes?
the second healing.
Okay, so Marrow, you have only taken where was it? You had 55 damage left. Okay, you have 42 damage, so you've only taken 20 damage. And Groon has only taken 16.
Okay, I should be only 20 damage short of my max.
Correct. Assuming you don't have a decreased max, but then it
I do not.
automatically calculates that anyway.
Yeah, fantastic. I have good health, boys.
If you are all going to fight,
Well, I think we have no choice.
yep. But I will say, Ileana, if you want to roll your initiative with stealth, you can. Everyone else, roll with perception.
Damn it! I'm so angry. It's the one cool buff I would have got. Now I'm double angry about this.
Ooh, I rolled one number higher. Cool. So that's gonna be a 19.
That's a
for me.
38 because I just got a nat 20.
Oh my gosh!
I forgot to put my token in attack mode. I'm so sorry.
I used my nat 20 on
So,
a perception check.
Can you ping where Marrow is? Because we should be next to each other. Okay.
You are
good.
both next to each other.
You fixed that for
Fantastic.
us, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, can I move like by the window where I would have been keeping watch?
Yes, you can.
Oh god.
Oh, I see them. Hey, there they
Yeah.
are.
I'm logging in.
Okay, that is gonna be everybody. Let me know.
I can't believe I
Alright,
just rolled that nat 20.
it's a very good one. So it honestly, yes, that means you get to go first.
Fuck! What are we fighting again?
Looks you are fighting another one of those tangle bones, another of the weird sort of Venus flytrap creature, and another Doulahan.
Fuck. Where are these things?
They
they're-
are outside the building by where I'm
Mm.
standing.
Yeah.
They're like maybe 15 feet from me outside the building.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Being
move.
slow, so I can't zoom out. Like it's being slow.
The best way to put it is that you're gonna have to move.
Yeah, you're
Mm.
probably 45 feet away from them with a wall between you.
Mhm.
Um,
This does me no good because I can't fight anyways if I have to move 45
if
feet.
you need line of sight, you can get up by me and you'll have line of sight through the window.
Mhm. You should also have line of sight if you move like 25 feet that way. You should be able to see one of them.
But I can't. I'm having this issue of
Also, Aubrey, please mention the direction by that way, because we're
To
a
your
podcast.
left. Yes, to your left. If you move closer to Estrella, Marrow, and Grun.
Who are by the wall where we left Velen.
Yep.
They're by the Velen door. The barricaded Velen door.
Yep.
Okay, computer, it would be nice if you just let me do my shit.
Oh, I forgot. I'm still drained.
What is it doing?
Rotating your token.
Oh, you're probably scrolling instead of.
Yeah.
No, I'm.
Your scrolling will
actually
move you,
not.
and it's the other thing. If you try to zoom, it will do the rotating, but scrolling will zoom you in and out. I took a long time to figure that.
I'm trying to scroll, but I only have a trackpad. I don't have a mouse for this computer.
Yeah, same.
And I did it fine the other day, and it was working just fine, where it would let me zoom in and out, and now
It's
it won't
touchy
let me do it.
sometimes.
Aubrey, why don't you just move her?
But that doesn't do me any good. I can't see anything.
Yeah, but it'll load.
And you don't have like a right mouse button because you can scroll the map with the right mouse button.
I do. Okay, there, maybe.
Out of curiosity, the window, obviously I can see out of it. Is it broken or is
Oh,
it
it's absolutely smacked.
radical? Okay, cool.
There is no window there anymore.
Okay,
Cool.
now I can move. But was that too much movement for me not to be able to attack? That's the problem.
That was only one action's worth of movement for you.
I still can't see these things that we're talking about.
You kind of have sight lines on one of them. But also, if you have any spells that you can use to buff your teammates or prepare...
I wish I did. I don't have any of those prepared. I don't have any of my buff ones. I've only got my heal as a precaution. That was...
Alright. You can also delay your turn to later if you want.
Let's see what I can find out what I'm looking at. Okay. Based on where we are, I have line of sight, you said on it.
You're able to see one of them. It's right there that I'm pinging.
Well, it's not... Yes, that one. I can partially see that one.
It has partial cover, so it does get a slight bonus to its armor. But you at least have enough line of sight on it to attack it with a spell or something.
Well, then let's set him bolt the bitch.
Okay.
That doesn't require anything major.
Got a 29.
Fuck.
So I think that's a success against yours.
It takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
As I dig through the dice to find 4d12. That properly the last time. That's 20. That's a d12. D12. That will be 22 points of hit damage.
Is that already half or
half.
is...
That's already half.
Okay.
I try to save you on the math.
And you hear an angry hiss somewhere.
Yay.
Okay. So, Grun, it is now your turn.
I'm healing here. Except in like a New York accident. I will drop a fireball right on top of that one guy I can kind of see.
Okay.
That just gave me all like old gods of Appalachia vibes. Farlock, sorry. I'm tired. Brain not functioning.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a DC 27 reflex save. And
that is 37, 28, and 19.
Okay, so the 25 damage or half on the regular save, and was it the one guy I aimed at that got the 37?
Yep.
So
he rolled the nat 20.
So Groon just like kind of shakes her fist because she doesn't realize she hit the other two. She can't even see them. And for my third action, I will Message to Misa. You're all alone out there. Come on back. All right.
I'm right here.
I mean, you're. I don't. That's a long way to yell.
It is, yeah. I'm still in the building, though. I'm not outside
Yeah.
yet.
I mean, that's like 65 feet. Like, that's like drum major screaming or like drill sergeant. My
Yep,
band geek is showing.
Marrow, it's your turn.
Fantastic. Did you say the enemies have concealment?
Yes. Well, they have concealment. You cannot see them directly. You can see one of them.
All right. I do have a cool new spell I really want to use, even though is it entirely practical to use in this moment? We're about to find out. I just haven't used it yet. I want to enter Wildwind Stance so bad. So, for my first action, I will enter Wildwind Stance. And you guys can see a bunch of cool petals. I want to say anime petals, but that's just kiss fall in love. A bunch of floating orange petals just start to like they're magic. They're not real petals. But this looks like the start of a good old romantic anime comedy. But so for my first action, we'll enter Wildwind Stance. For my second action, I would like to move. 1 second. I gotta like do some math to see if I can. I need to get in range of this enemy to hit it. Oh god, there's a whole ass bone slime. There is more stuff here.
It was like you didn't notice it on the initiative tracker?
I did not. I'm gonna move here. I think that's... I'm doing math for exactly hitting these things. And for my third action, I would like to use Flurry of Blows from a range, which is actually very weird to say, but I can do that because it's unarmed.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do some good old punching, and I can't use Stunning Strike. I don't think it'll work because this is a slime, but I would like to try it anyways.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna target the slime. I'm gonna target the Froggy Boy. Am I in range to target the Froggy Boy? Wait. I'm now in range to target the Froggy Boy. I say as I shift my position slightly because I have so much movement. It's fine. I checked it. Don't worry. Anyways, I change back to my initial target as I try to deck the Froggy Boy with flower petals.
Okay, roll.
Okay, let me roll. Please, candy-themed dice, roll good for me. Ooh, thank you, candy-themed dice. That's a 33.
33 is gonna hit.
You have to make a fortitude save, but I think these guys are like fortitude up the ass, so I don't think it's gonna matter. But
it's actually these ones are particularly immune to being stunned.
Why do you do this to me? Anyways, I'm gonna roll my second.
Most undead actually have immunities to being stunned, especially this high level.
About to stun myself. I'm gonna do my second attack because apparently damage for flare blows is treated as 1 damage. So
yes, it is.
All right. The second one is a 25.
25 will just hit.
Fantastic. Time to roll a bunch of dice. So, okay, I did some math. I'm good. So for both, 21 points of bludgeoning damage with as some magical flower powers just buffet the thing. I pronounced everything wrong in that sentence, but you get what I mean.
Yes.
Like Petal Dance from Pokemon.
I was gonna say.
I look so...
Oh, Teeth here!
Is it a free action to flip my hair dramatically in the wind? But these all... Okay, thanks. I'm living my best dream.
Yeah. Okay. Now it is Mr. Bones' turn.
Hey.
And they are going to spend their first action to... Yep. Blurp their way over here.
Oh no, the bones have come to you this time.
Oh no!
And then it is going to claw attack you.
I hope you fail miserably. I say that affectionately. I love you, Aubrey, but I benefit.
As you said that, I rolled a nat 20.
Are you? You know what?
So they're coming over to clap those cheeks, I see.
I swear to God, Aubrey, I love you so much.
Literally every time you're like, I hope you fail, I roll a nat 20.
I have to pray for your
Your
success,
hubris.
Ed. I had to pray for your success for stuff now, I guess.
How about you just don't say it out loud and jinx it?
Is that another arcade reference?
No, that's just common sense.
Yeah. You can do a lot of things that I've heard white people do, like knocking on wood and stuff. I've never heard it. I didn't know about that until I entered high school, and it's like, oh yeah, God forbid, knock on wood, and I was like, why? It's a
don't think-
laminated desk, you know, like.
So you are knocked prone until your next turn.
Yeah, but where that damage at though?
You take 30 damage and you are now grabbed.
Woof.
I'm grabbed prone and
You're so fun, Marrow.
You're too far away from me. I can't help you.
I didn't even cause this time. I attacked from a distance. I thought I was safe, but nothing is safe from the nat 20.
Yeah.
Well,
It's been good, Marrow.
stop!
So yes. Next is the totem mask. Hey, you know what? Tabisa, he's gonna come over to you.
Oh, that's so kind. I mean, kind of ruins my thing, but that's all right. It's all right. It would have happened anyway.
Yep.
Better me than Marrow.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a 32.
Yeah, that's that'll hit. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure.
So you take 9 piercing damage and 5 negative damage. And it's going to use its last action to attempt to drink your flesh, and they need a fortitude save.
Okay. Let me math real fast. Okay. No, never mind. I won't. I won't even ask for that. It's fine. What fortitude you said?
Fortitude.
Ayo. That's gonna be 36.
You're fine. You're
Do
able
it,
to,
buddy.
to knock its hand away, and then that's its turn. And so Dualhan will use an action to come over here.
Oh, they're all saving me.
Yes, they are. And it is going to take 2 actions to attack you with faster sword.
Did it have to use an action to jump over the wall since it's inside now? Since it's a window and not a door?
Big enough windows that you can just step through. This one isn't on like a horse or anything. It's just like a very large, just like step. So the first attack. Didn't mean to do that. So the first attack is that's actually only a 23, so I don't think that's gonna hit.
Oh, it misses.
And the second attack is actually worse than that. It's like an 18.
I don't know, laugh at it, I guess.
Yeah, you
Good try, buddy.
Yeah.
Next time you'll
able
get 'em.
to able
Jimmy, what's
to
your AC at? Is it a critical?
AC is 27 right now.
almost. So now it's your turn.
Oh, cool. Well then, well, let's yeah, I guess we're gonna. I don't have to do my original plan now because they all came to me. So I guess
Yep.
we're just gonna rage.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so she'll laugh at the Doulahan, and then just sort of the laugh kind of turns to like a threatening growl, and she's still grinning, and she just starts raging, and we're gonna do a little swipey swipe.
Hot!
Yeah, I was about to be like, that was not heterosexual of.
Yeah, I, out of
All
character,
for
I am
you.
simping.
That is going to be oh shoot, man. Only a 27.
27 to attack which one?
Doulahan.
Dualhan? That is gonna hit.
Oh, rad. Okay. One dice rolled great, the other dice did not. Let me do math. I will be back in 10 seconds.
It really was just the curse of Lagos, huh?
Psychological trauma really messes you up. Okay, I think that's all of it. Because Estrella hasn't gone yet, and I did not do Dread Marshal because this is gonna be a quick fight, I hope. So 28 damage, 7 of which is positive, all of which is ghost touched, 1 of which is poison, corrosive, whatever it's called.
Yep. I believe you still have one more action.
Oh yeah, I do. Ow! I can't roll worse than I already did. And lo, I rolled worse. Not by much though. That's just gonna be 19.
19. It's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
You know, he's able to parry your sword with his sword.
I will just keep grinning and say, oh
Yeah.
yeah, a little swordplay. I just started learning.
Yeah. A bit of like hissing from the floor as like the acid from your blade drops onto it.
Something was on the ground hissing at me.
The floor is the mimic. Oh no.
Like, oh my gosh, they're coming through the floor.
Uh,
My turn. I'm all done now.
Yeah, that's straight. It's not your turn.
I spend my first action being distracted. No, I'm joking. I am far, actually. A little too far. So what I will spend my first action probably rolling up, and because I did say that I made Rosalite smaller, so that means actually, can I do what I tried like I did last time? I just like make her bigger on the floor underneath me, so that way I can try to mount her in one action.
Yeah, give me a quick acrobatics check.
Just gonna use the Dumisa dice instead of this because the stray dice is destroying me. I don't know if that'll do it. Maybe it'll do it. Today, it would appear that I have been rolling lower than usual. Trying to put the fear of God back in me, I see. That's a 22.
22. Yeah, it's not hard. So it's a pretty low DC.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to do it. It's a little bit rockier than it was last time. You don't hit it's not like a perfect 3-point landing or anything.
Yeah. The best way to put it is that, guys, I haven't rolled above 10 yet. So, and I've rolled 3 times. A little alarming for me.
It is. Wow, how the dice have turned on you.
For tonight, yeah. I might put them all in jail. Who knows? Okay, so there's that. That technically counts as a first action, right?
Yes.
Second, you know what? No. What I will do instead is I'm going to use my next to do my bardic. Why was I going to call it bardic? It's not. I'm going to cast Inspire Courage, and harmonize it with the second action thingy, and then give my last to Rosalite. So I'm not going to try and lingering comp or defensive, not defensive, or heroics it, just because those cost more actions that I do not have right now because I am out of range to give Dumisa stuff. So now it's Rosalite's turn. I'm going to just have her spend the first action. Sorry, I'm looking at.
I can move these bodies out of the way so you can see what you're doing.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out what.
Probably. Yeah.
Then
I'm prone and grappled.
Yeah, and what I will do is while I'm writing on Rosalite, I'll just spend her last 2 actions to just get up right beside Marrow, and that way I'm pretty sure everyone on my team has has the plus ones to everything. It's just plus ones, guys, for now until my next turn. But plus ones to basically everything.
Cool.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Yeah. Ileana, it's now your turn again.
A second. I wasn't expecting it to be my turn. Okay. Since everyone else has moved closer, I want to move closer. Aubrey, if you could please facilitate that.
How close do you want to move? Just one action? And do you want to move closer to Marrow and
one action, move to Estrella and Marrow.
You have been moved closer.
Thank you, my dear. That other one's gotten inside, right? That's over next to Dumisa.
The Dullahan.
Yes. Let's do a electric arc on that one. I think I'm.
Okay.
Hang on.
For the Dullahan?
Yes.
The Dullahan is 40 feet away from you.
Never mind then. None of them are. Well, what about the one in front of Marrow and Estrella?
You could hit that with electric arc.
Let's do it. It's
okay, I need to check something really quick. Technically, because it is an ooze and it does have Marrow in its grasp right now.
Oh goodness!
Please don't electrify Marrow.
Yeah, we need to double check that first.
Does this count as a ranged attack?
Because it has to make a save. Yeah.
Oh damn! It doesn't count as like an attack. Fuck. I get a good old bonus to my AC against ranged attacks while in this stance, but I don't think this is an attack. This is just you tasering us to death.
Hopefully not you.
I'm gonna say Marrow's gonna be okay.
Okay,
I'm
concerned with the way you said that.
It needs to
I
make
can't see any particular rulings one way or another, so I'm gonna say Marrow will be fine.
Well, then it needs to make a
Reflex. Yep, 27.
That's literally right on my DC.
Yep. So it'll take half damage.
And it was originally 1d4 where it ups every level, right?
Yep. You can cast
so I
5th
have
level
to have-
spells, so it's what?
9.
Not 94.
Oh,
It's
no.
1d4 for every level. So yeah, I think it is 5d4. Or 44.
4 or 5 Aubrey. I'm gonna go with 4 then.
Uh,
Last thing you said.
4. 5d4 plus 4. So just add another d4 in there.
That'll be 9. That is halved.
Okay. Groon, it is now your turn.
So many targets. Alright, so I will take one action to move up a little bit closer to the action. 20... Not that far. 20 feet. There we go. And for my second and third action... Yeah, I want to save the Marrow. I just spent a lot of effort healing her. Them.
And
Excuse me. So I will attack the big old slime thing with the fire ray.
okay.
Does a 29 hit?
29 hits.
Yay! I can do a bunch of damage. And this is level 5, so that should be a +2 status bonus to the damage. And then I think that actually overwrites the Inspire Courage. That is a lot of dice. 42 fire damage.
Yeah, it burns and it tenues, so it doesn't really make noises other than like squelching noises.
It
Slip, slip,
bubbles.
slip.
Blub, blub.
And
would
that
probably
would be
Tar pits in
bubble.
LA. I think that's a very fitting description, right? The tar pits in LA.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's
Never seen them. Wouldn't know.
yeah.
I've
I
only
know they-
seen videos.
I know they exist. That's about it. It goes blub blub blub. Slurp.
Slurp.
Oh.
The slurpening. So Marrows, now your turn.
Wake me up inside. So I'm gonna have to just to be able to get into a salvageable situation. So for my first action, I'm gonna get up. I am prone. I don't want this thing rolling on top of me. Second action, can I try to escape? May I flee the grip of the ooze? Pretty
Yes,
please?
you can take the escape action. You attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect.
All right. My unarmed attack modifier is actually really good. And it's better because of Estrella. Thank you, Estrella. I hate that you said it like that because I immediately rolled a natural 19, which is going to be like a 37, I think.
It would
Hmm.
appear
Or
that
36.
it would appear that that Estrella going, "Thank you, baby," has inspired, double inspired Marrow. Marrow did not know that they had perhaps a words of affirmation. What would this be? It's not a kid. It's just
Maybe they just wanted someone to say you can do it. They just wanted positive validation.
they
in their
just
life.
wanted the cat posters, you know, that you see in school.
Yeah. I did my math. That is a 37, I believe.
I'm not saying it out loud because I don't want to have to edit that out.
The K word was already used by me.
I know, but I didn't want to say that specific phrase because that is a different thing than just saying the word. So yes, Mary, you have escaped.
I'm free. And I guess for my third action, because I double checked, I can do like regular attacks in this stance as well. It's not like you can only do it. I'm gonna flurry of blows this thing from close range instead of from a distance because I'm just right there.
Okay.
I'm not about to just spend time running away and leaving Estrella alone. That's not very cash money.
Yeah,
So-
please don't.
I do have to ask, for the sake of my own self-hatred, does escaping count towards multiple attack penalties?
Yes, it has the attack trait.
Escaping has the
For
attack
ask.
rate?
Mm-hmm. Because
That's weird.
it is a thing that you can do. Also, other classes have like specific abilities they can do to let them escape without doing the escape of the action.
I don't like that, actually. But anyways, I'm not going to do a flare blow. I'm just do a singular blow because I don't trust myself with that -8. I'm going out at -4, and that's it. Damn, these candy dice actually really like me. That's a 32.
32 is gonna hit, not a crit though.
Yeah. All right, let's roll some damage. This is just a regular old.
God, what would punching ooze feel like?
It
Punch
feels.
jelly.
It feels like.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I think it feels like 9 points of bludgeoning damage on its end. So.
But yeah, no, it would be like punching jelly or just it's gonna slow you down. But the thing is, this also
Or
has
those
bones
slimes
in
that
it.
kids have.
Can I make a request for how I damage this creature? Can I just start pulling the bones out of it?
Sure.
It's like, oh no, I'm losing the thing that's literally keeping me together. Oh no, this hurts actually. Fudge.
Have you? Oh, you
Serves
know
you
what I
right.
think it's sort of like? My sister started shaking boba as soon as I started talking. I don't know if that was ever picked up.
Yeah,
I can
now
hear
we
it.
hear it.
Yes, we can hear it.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I was saying, I was thinking it would be sort of like in Spirited Away, the river spirit in the bath. That's what I think it's sort of when you have to like punch it, right? Your hand has to go through it. It's like it's gross, right? And it just slows down, but you're still going through because you're applying force. But like, oh, what is this? A bike? You know, you know?
Hey
and-
Aubrey. Sorry,
uh-huh.
totally quick innocent question. Do slime girls exist in Cyrene?
No.
Moving on. Your turn's done, right? Whose turn's next?
Yeah.
Wow, it's the bones.
Yep, it's the bones.
I'm looking for revenge.
First action to reach out with a oozy hand and attack you, Marrow.
Again? I'm sorry, I'm just not into you.
You just asked a question that shan't be
Mhm.
repeated.
That's just a 30.
That will hit. Barely.
So that is 15 slashing damage. And then it will use its second action to grab you.
Stop! I swear to God, Aubrey. Why are you like this?
You kind of asked for it, and this is funny.
It's gonna whip out with another hand and attack you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that.
26.
Fuck, yeah, that's my AC now.
So that it'll be 17 slashing damage.
Ouch. I'll take all of that because I don't want to bust out another.
Yep. And it has no more action, so it can't grab you.
Yeah, don't grab me, please. I will find you, Aubrey. That's how I survive majority of encounters. Aubrey throws something gross at me, and I threaten her life. Oh, that's so bad! Oh my god.
Is it a free action in this slime's turn? Like, I immediately get out, I get grabbed again. Can I look at Estrella like I'm in the office? Just disappointed in myself and disappointed in life.
Yes. I love creatures that I can just spend an action to grab once I've hit.
I don't know that no escaping counts towards my multiple attack penalty.
I mean, I feel like we figured this out a while ago, but we just haven't dealt
That
with
was
it.
that was for tripping, and now I'm like, everything is pain.
It's the,
Photo mask?
yeah.
Yep.
I don't like
and I
calling it
was-
what it is. It's just
It's
that thing
it's-
disturbs me.
It just means death mask.
In what, Danish?
German.
Ah.
I don't
Actually.
care, man. It disturbs me. This Venus flytrap looking shape of water having ass.
You watch as it spends a second, it pauses, and it's like face ripples. The Demisa, you're staring at your own face.
Oh, that's funky. Does my makeup look good?
Maybe at one point.
That's fair. We did just have a big fight.
As it uses its first action to living form the last creature it hit.
Cool. Is its whole body looking like me now? There's
Yes,
just two of me?
It's two of you.
If I weren't raging, I mean, in another life, she would be winking at Estrella.
Oh God, yeah, no, I was gonna say you're gonna awaken something, but I'm glad I'm not there. It would have been awoke,
but not now. This is a dim situation.
And then Totem Mask Dumisa lashes out with sort of a claw. So this will be a 32.
Yeah, good job.
And so it'll be 20 slashing damage, and it'll use its last action to attempt to drink your flesh again.
This
so
is
you need fortitude.
This is an undead creature, correct?
Yes.
And you said 22 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do. So it's going to be 16. Sorry, I will forget the numbers instantly if I don't write them down first. Okay, fortitude, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be okay. That's a natural 19. How does 37 sound?
37 sounds great. You're fine.
Cool. Actually, it might be higher than that because Estrella's around better. But either way.
Yep.
Like, I'll just be like, babe, you can't inflict more trauma on me that I already have.
Your worst enemy is yourself, and now you get to beat yourself up. Like,
yeah, this is the
really
dream.
Gave you favor, yeah.
This is the dream. The other one gonna dance?
Yes. I just had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. So yes, the Dullahan is uses its first action to pull out one of its hatchets. So it's dual-wielding weapons. First attack is going to be with the keen longsword. Oof, that is a 19.
Oh, it's a crit.
Yep, plus its 18 that it already gets. So that's a 37?
That would have been a crit no matter what then.
Mm-hmm. So I got to roll on that crit deck. Ooh. And you feel this blade bite into you. And it's just an ugly wound. The target takes a -2 circumstance penalty to checks with all charisma-based skills except intimidation until they get proper healing.
Okay.
And then you take that double damage. And take 30 damage.
What you said?
Yep.
Okay. Estrella, you don't have your reduction thing on, or that's a field.
Nope, that's auto up.
Am I within range of that? Or is that a song?
Yes, I moved up so everyone's within range of reduction. And thank you for reminding reduction, because that means Marrow also got reductions.
It's just, is it just 1 or is it 2?
It's 2. It should be 2.
Okay. So that's gonna be 22 then. Actually, so that should be 15
and does a 26 hit?
Yes. No.
Well, I was gonna say no. It just shouldn't. Wasn't your? You get a plus to the.
Right, but I was raging, but you were adding it, so it's back to 27. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. So
see how much math I have to do here?
You can sort of like use like your pauldron to like sort of block the hatchet as he tries to bring it around. Just another scar for Demisa's face, I guess.
Ha. Just as a block the second attack, be like, oh, let me see if I've got that right. Because it's my turn now, right?
Yep. Remember, you only have one.
This dice is going to jail now. So that's gonna be a natural 1.
Woof.
Which will make it a dirty 20. No, it'll make it a dirty 21. So you know.
Sadly, that's not even like it's not even going to like hit, so it's not going to knock it down to a failure. So yeah, on the. Oof. You are, maybe thrown a little bit off balance by, the hit that the Dualahan got in there, and your grip on your sword slips slightly, and you just feel your own sword bite into your shoulder, and you become a wounded one, or your wounded value increases by 1.
Give me 2 seconds to find this and add it.
Mm-hmm. But you don't take any damage. And let's see. Yep, wounded 1.
Okay, and that does not do anything to me presently.
It just involves death saving.
Okay, rad. That's what I needed to see.
It just means you are 1 step closer to death, technically.
Yeah, aren't we all?
You go down, you start at wounded 2.
Alright, we're gonna return to the favorite die.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just be like, oh, like that. That's slightly better. 27? No, 28.
28 is gonna hit the Dualahan.
Rad. I like to imagine I'm getting sword lessons here.
Rather deadly sword lessons.
That's the best kind. Alright, 25 damage this time. Reassess how, like, mimic the way he's holding the sword, and then basically reiterate the same slash he did back to him.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, 7 of that's positive damage. 3 of it is corrosive.
Good to know.
All of it is ghost. And
Okay.
yeah, with that, I'll just be like, I think I'm the hang of this.
And it brings us to you, Estrella.
Yes, I am here. Okay. God, I have a lot of things that not enough actions, unfortunately. So,
Oh, wait.
hmm?
I just did 2 actions, didn't I?
You did.
Okay,
yeah.
I want to scare him,
keep
please.
going.
I'm sorry, let
Yeah.
me just scare him real fast.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's gonna be, if I can find this thing, that's gonna be a, I can't seem to wrap my head around it. 31 intimidation to scare this guy.
Yes, that will work.
I'll just use the thing I already said to do so.
Yep. He's frightened 1 now.
Good.
And he takes damage, or is that on his turn?
It'll be on his turn.
Cool. Good to know. Estrella, it is now your turn.
Yes, once again, many things to do. So, I'm gonna take my first action to 1 second. I have to remember its name now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was right. It is 1 action. So yeah, first action, gonna inspire heroics. So I'm gonna see if I can up this +1 to at least a +2, and if it's even better, a +3. I'm doing bad tonight. I'm doing bad tonight. It took 3 seasons. And surprisingly, this doesn't involve throwing. So
Yeah.
so I'm doing bad tonight, guys. But like, I think I'll be fine in because I just happen to be trained in a lot of stuff in this performance, and I have bonuses. But I'm letting you know I did roll. It's below a 10 that I rolled again, but it's 29.
And that's just what your class DC that you're rolling against?
You can also choose a different one. It is
It's
DC of a level equal to that of the highest level target in your composition, but the GM can assign a different DC based on the circumstances.
yes, you're able to successfully do it. It's not a critical success, it's just a regular success.
Cool. So it's up to +2, guys. +2 and everything.
Woo.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, that's 1. Move. Oh, I have a question. Is it 1 action to use a magical item?
Depends on the item.
My decanter of endless water?
The Decanter of Slaughter actually has a couple of things you can do with it.
Yes. Oh yeah, and they're all 1 action. Oh wow, awesome. Well then I'm gonna gonna take it out. Technically,
Uh-huh.
it's on my it's within reach because it's on like my belt pouch. So I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as an action because it's there.
On your belt pouch.
Pretty sure it's belt pouches work.
Yes, I believe so. Is you don't have to spend like a bandolier or a belt pouch. You don't have to spend an action
Yeah.
to get it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know backpacks you do, bandoliers for sure you don't, because I remember that from season 1, and I'm pretty
Yep.
sure belt pouches also fit in that.
Yeah, I believe so.
If not, we'll change it. So I'll take out my decanter of endless water, and I'll point it at the gross slime boy, and I'll
Watch that thing right out of our hair.
say geyser, and that is hydraulic push of the spell, if I'm correct, and it's like 15 gallons per round. So
You're just about to cause like flash flooding in Obara.
yes, I am. Gotta cleanse it one way, and I mean I don't believe in cleansing by fire. So
Forecast today says
forecast.
Tsunami.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just double checking. Oh, it's a spell attack. Okay.
spell attack, and I believe it says a spell attack with a plus 15.
Yeah. It tells me which one, so I assume that's what I had to use.
Yep. Yes.
Oh, good heavens! Finally above a 10 tonight. But I don't know if it's enough. 25? No, sorry, not 20. 26.
26.
27. 28. I'm forgetting my own pluses.
Yeah, I mean it's a success.
Okay. Sorry. I was like, oh yeah, there's math +1. Oh yeah, my +1. No, it's a +2 now. my bad. And I believe it's just a regular one, right? Just
Yeah,
a
I
success?
believe so. It's just a regular success.
Cool.
Just push back 5
Yeah,
feet.
and he's pushed back 5 feet. That's a total
Marrow.
of 14 damage, bludgeoning damage.
14? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Marrow, you're grabbed, you go along with.
I'm being pushed. I'm being dragged along with this creature.
I go, you both need to take a shower, and and Marrow's like, no, wait.
Take a cold shower.
I'm offended. Getting pushed. And then I give my last action to Rosalite, and well, I think Rosalite would have her breath weapon back, but now
Yep.
I have to ask again. This is a very large creature. Is there a way I can angle it? Because Rosalite can shoot either a cone or a straight line. So is there a way that I can hit the beast and not the marrow?
You could have said the beauty. That would have worked.
And that would have, but I just doused you in what you're gonna look like a weird emo cat.
I can still be beautiful and a weird emo cat.
I'd say you could probably like angle it slightly, or if you did a straight line, you would not hit Marrow.
Yeah, I was thinking the straight line. The only issue is the straight line's like 60 feet. So I'm hoping it doesn't
Bring friends.
Yeah, there's a big pink crystal wall that shoots 60 feet now,
Those are the wrong kind of crystals.
Those aren't the right ones, right? So that's what I'm hoping.
Do you have a movement action left?
I do not know. Rosalite only gets 2 from me when I give her the 1. So
Because I'm like,
sorry, yeah.
If Rosalite has a movement and an attack action to do the crystal brush, you could angle it so that it'll hit both the zombie and the froggy boy. Like if you went over here.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. But I don't think I have enough actions, and I just kind of want to get the breath weapon out immediately. She can attack melee, but I just don't want her to touch that thing, slime.
Wait, hold on, I'm a little confused. You don't get both at I know it's different. It might be different for summoners, but I'm pretty sure your familiar gets 2 actions for every 1 action you give it. Or am I wrong?
No, for 1 actions, you get 2 actions.
Yeah, is the breath weapon 2 actions?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, okay, never mind. Now I get it.
Yeah, generally for most anything dragon related, like abilities like breath weapon are 2 actions. Or
Mhm.
else they would
I'm
be
so
way
sorry.
overpowered.
I'm so sorry. I did not know that part. I'm like, moving would be a good idea, but also I don't know if we could do that.
Also, do you remember this thing has attack of opportunity?
Yeah. And another thing, Rosalight and I share hit points. So when I take damage, she takes damage, and when she takes damage, I take damage. So
Oh no!
yeah, like I already have I have another spell up of Summoner's Precaution to help with that. But yeah, that's also why I'm kind of just not trying to get stuck in a melee situation just yet. I don't have the
Mhm.
right feats to add buffs onto her properly. That aren't my buffs.
Yeah.
So yeah. KK. She's just gonna shoot in a line. Hopefully that doesn't invite friends. Yep, just psh. So I need a basic reflex save from the creature.
That is a 17.
That I think that critically fails.
Yes, I
It,
believe so.
I'm a 27 for my spell DC.
Yes, it does.
Ooh,
Exactly.
ooh. Oh, ooh, that's exciting. What?
That's. I'm just like suddenly I'm like, what? Does it count as a spell?
Um, I mean,
It counts at whatever. It counts as whatever crit effect is the coolest. I think.
yeah, I like that. But in terms of it, it's a breath weapon, and the damage technically counts as magical piercing.
Magical
So
piercing. Okay.
yeah,
I'll just do the piercing card. It is sickened 2. And you do the double damage.
delicious. Okay, in total, that's 34 magical piercing damage. It aligns straight to the face.
Yep.
Recharge. Okay, Rosie gets it back in one turn. Okay, my luck is back, guys. Yay.
Hey.
It was really scaring me for the first half of this game. But yeah, that is all of our turns.
Cool. Ileana, it's your turn again.
Yay! Okay, let's move me a little bit in between the two groups. One action's worth. Closer to in between the two. And I'm trying to. I want to go after the Beowulf. What the heck?
The what?
What?
Which one is it? What is it that we were going after? The one that's on the left side of Demisa.
The Doulahan. The Headless
Dulahan.
Horseman.
Why have I got the other one stuck in my head?
Yeah,
I was like, the Beowulf is not here.
Beowulf is a friend.
I'm very exhausted. I'm out of it now. Let's do. I should be within 30 feet now. I
Yes.
want to go at this thing with the acid splash.
Okay.
But I need to run blah 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 blah. Perform a
Spell attack?
yes.
Yeah. If you
Don't
have
use
the
these
spell pop,
often.
if you have the spell popped up, it should tell you what the what value is the attack you add to it.
It shockingly doesn't.
I mean,
Acid splash is a little weird. Okay, it doesn't show that way in
this is an acid splash, but it goes cast spell attack DC underneath.
No, doesn't give me that over here. But it should be prepped on my spell sheet over in
+1 splash
Yeah.
damage.
It's your spell attack roll.
Y'all are just confusing me.
It's the same thing you use to roll to hit with things.
Yeah.
So it's my D20 plus the attack, right?
The spell attack, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't use it as often as I do everything else. So that is, hang on. 31.
31 is going to hit.
Yay.
So-
Oh, and we're going to break out the Oogie Boogie dice for this.
So it's 2d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Persistent damage is 3, splash damage 2.
So wait, am I rolling 2 different ones?
No, it is. You roll 2d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. I'm looking at the spell right now. It is heightened 5th level.
Okay, so that is 9 on the roll, plus 4 is 13. So it's 13 initial damage. Okay, yeah. And since it wasn't a critical success, the target doesn't take the persistent acid.
Okay. Believe that is all 3 of your actions.
Yes.
Okay. Grun, it is now your turn.
All right, so I am going to 5, 10, 15. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to come up right here for my first action. I should just be able to see. Okay. Did we kill the guy up north?
No.
Okay, I just can't see him now. Okay, fair enough.
Yep. The slime has been pushed away slightly, just out of view. Out of sight, out of mind.
So here's a question.
Mhm.
Do I know which Dumisa is which?
Does the other one have my sword?
It looks like you has your armor, doesn't have your sword, but I don't know if Grun would think about that.
I mean, Dumisa, regardless, is huge, and it's not like the one beside her changed. It's the one in front of her, which means our Dumisa has not left her post at all.
This is true.
Oh, wait.
And
Whether
I
or
was-
not you'd even be able to see the other Dumisa, because our Dumisa is so freaking wide. Is
Also, fun fact, it won't change back when you kill it.
Oh, that's cool.
It-
That's not traumatizing at all.
I just realized, though, that only one of the Dumisas is being attacked by a Dullahan.
Yes.
Hey, there you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Plenty of ways to suss this out.
So for my second and third actions, I'm running low on spells.
Use a cantrip.
I'm actually going to second level heal Dumisa with the 2 action variety. Oh, but I have to do a flat check to see if I can see her.
I'm not that bad off.
You're not that bad. You took a lot of damage. Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
even under 100 yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had-
wow.
I have my temporary hit points from rage, which I forgot to add, so I added them back in.
Yeah.
So I'm only at 105 right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and resistances.
Marrow
Plus
is
my
really,
resistances.
really the one that actually needs it, but
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't worry
do
about
actually
Marrow.
need it.
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I have a long
so-
way to go before I get nervous.
I don't need it too bad, but like, please, I don't want to risk anything.
I actually have not yet been nervous
Okay.
since season 1.
I'm sorry, that's really.
It's true though.
I know. It's just
The fight in Wasp was
confidence.
the only time I've was nervous about dying.
Okay.
Every other time I haven't gotten below 40 yet. I do raise this as a challenge, I guess. I low-key want to go
Do
unconscious. I'm totally cool.
So in that case, this will go to Marrow. And it's plus 16 for second level.
Well,
And
I'm
I
not
do-
cool if Dumisa gets hurt.
Me neither. We have a future together.
All right, so I heal
I wanted to come
Marrow
back,
for 27.
I
Ooh.
like the drama.
drama.
And
Plus,
y'all
it'd be
think,
fun to pilot another character around.
Wait,
for a
how did
little
I
bit.
end down? Oh, I
Where's it?
used the numpad. Silly. There we go. Okay.
I'm just saying, Ferris, if Dumisa dies, I'm going to be visiting where you live around July, so don't test me.
It would be Ferris's fault.
Yeah, it would be Aubrey's fault, technically.
Yeah.
Well, I can't get to Aubrey, so this is the next best option because
Yeah,
you're taunting
right now,
her.
you're pretty close to her.
Yeah, once you get there, drive south 6 hours, you'll get to me.
Yep.
I can't drive.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that does sound like a personal problem.
I'll just wait to beat up Ferris instead.
Mhm.
I'm more confident.
Yep,
You're more
Marrow, it's now your
confident you can
turn.
beat me.
Yeah, it is my turn though, so I'm gonna put my glasses on real quick. And how is this slime looking on a doing good or doing bad scale?
It looks like a slime.
Does it look like an unhealthy slime?
It doesn't look healthy, but it doesn't look unhealthy. its main diet is bones. I don't think it looks very healthy to start with, and it's corrupted by crystals.
That's crushing my dreams of eating bones for the rest of my life. I guess for my first action, because like if I try to escape and as well, you know, I don't trust myself staying in this ooze's grip for more than 30 seconds. Actually, can I try to escape? I'll make it.
Sure.
I'll make the attack. Do I just use my unarmed strike? Do I get my glove bonus? No,
You do
right?
not.
Damn. Okay. But I get my loving and appreciating Estrella bonus.
I was gonna say you get your Estrella bonus though. Everybody gets a nice helping of Estrella bonus.
That
I always
is.
forget about that. That's because I like my physical dice better.
That's a 31.
31. Yeah, you're able to escape.
Okay, thank God. I am freed.
Mhm.
For my second action, I don't want to leave this thing's range because of the fact that like I don't want to abandon Estrella, but also, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ram ring it. I'm gonna use my last two actions to ram ring this bitch.
Okay.
I don't have to move away from it. It's just gonna move away from me. So, I think it's a DC 21 Fortitude save.
23.
I mean, it still takes half damage and just push half the distance. So let me check something real quick.
And get what moves 5 feet.
Yep, because I'm using 2 actions for this.
Cool.
So it's still half of 2d6 or it's 4d6 force damage because it's 2 actions. Or is it? Yeah, it's per action. So let's roll some d6s and add some force damage together while I push this thing away. That's a 15 halved is like a 7 or 8 rounded up or down.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say yeet.
Cool. Was that all your actions?
Yep, 1 to escape, the other 2 to ram ring it.
Cool. Well, it's its turn now. And you think you're safe, but it has reach.
Oh no.
Stop! Why are you like this? At least it can't reach Estrella.
No, it can. It's got like 15 feet of reach on this thing.
I don't like it.
You nasty little creature, you nasty bitch.
Okay, Estrella, your +2 affects my armor class, right?
Yep, affects everything.
Okay.
Including resist, like you also get like a +2 like resistance to damage, and you have +2 to saves. Like I cover a lot of things actually.
Okay, with Estrella's buff, that is my AC, so it still hits, unfortunately.
Yep.
Is there anything that's like, does it get a -1 for anything? A -1 for being really uncool? A -1?
That is with its minuses from being sickened already.
Can I have an extra -1 because you love me?
No.
Okay, fine. I guess I can't escape this sticky hand motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's,
You're the favorite. Aren't you happy?
No, I don't want to be noticed like this.
You're the one who's like bones. Now when the bones notice you back, and they want to add you to their collection, it's a problem.
It's 24 damage.
Hold on, let me do math before I keep laughing. Okay, stop and listen. I'm just saying. This is not a K word, I think. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Just, am I gonna get grabbed too?
Yes.
Oh.
Every time
Cold and slimy and
can I just angrily gesture at this thing while looking at Estrella like, are you seeing this shit?
And he grabs you and starts pulling you in. And it is going to use its last action to gnaw at you.
Nom nom.
Okay, hold on, let me apply grapple real quick.
Give me a fortitude save.
Well, when I learn what grapple
What
does.
does sticking 2 even do to it, man?
-2 to all its rolls and everything.
Really? And it's still just.
It's got a really good to hit. And you're going to take 11 piercing damage.
Okay. Hold on, I'm just applying statuses again. Okay, fortitude I'm actually pretty good at, so hopefully. My dice have not failed me once this night. I love these candy dice that
You better knock on freaking wood right this damn second.
I will seductively stroke my wood desk. That's that's a 34.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't get sickened.
Hypothetically, does the 9 count as a bite attack?
Technically, yes.
And does this creature count as? I need to check. Let me check my feats real quick. Does this count as a fiend, undead, or creature with a weakness to good damage?
It does not have a weakness to good damage.
But is it any of it's or not and?
It is undead,
I want
but
to
it
do
doesn't
my,
have it doesn't have a weakness to good damage.
It doesn't
I don't
have to. It is an or statement, not an and statement.
Okay.
So it's undead. I want to do my d6 of good damage to it.
Okay. Does it need to make any kind of saves?
No, it bites me. It takes its damage.
Okay.
That's 2 points of damage.
It likes spicy food.
I swear to God.
Why are you spicy?
And it is Doppeldumisa now.
The doppelganger.
Hello.
It is going to spend its first action attempting to grab you.
Okay.
And that is its. And that is that's a 19. I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't know what's it going
versus
against.
your. It's acrobatics versus your athletics DC. You take your athletics and add 10.
10? Okay, yeah, no, that's 27.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then so it's not gonna, and then it's going to claw strike you.
That's more like it.
27 doesn't hit, right?
27 is exactly my armor class at this moment.
Okay, so then that will hit.
Wait, is Estrella a +2 or a +1?
I'm a +2 now.
Never mind, I have a
Cool.
28.
And
with my
try one
minus.
more time, and that's not gonna work. So it just spends its turn doing nothing.
Sorry, imitation's never as good as the original.
Yeah. Oh. But now it is the Doulahan's turn, and how much damage does it take?
6 psychic damage. And its non-existent head.
Funny enough, that's enough to kill it.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I scared it to death. As it collapses, I would just like to say, thanks for those sword lessons. And then turn my eyes on the doppel me.
Yep. Now it is your turn.
I will grin at the doppel me. Oh, I might as well start this off right with a little scary times. So I will intimidate me.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Roll a dice in a tray. Gosh dang. That's a natural 20. So I scare myself so good. Hold on, that's going to be 40.
What is it they always say that you have to do when you meet your doppelganger on the road?
Kill them and also scare the pants off them.
Sure.
With a 40 and intimidate.
That is a critical success.
Sweet. I don't think anything special happens with a critical.
I think they get frightened too.
Ah, radical. Hang on, making sure I don't have anything else. I have so many intimidation things. I have to quickly scroll through them all and make sure I'm not missing a feature. Nope. Okay, I think it's just that. So 2 separate next time. And now I will stab, or slash rather. That's gonna be a natural 19. If I recall, does my sword have keen, or was it something else that has keen?
It is something else that has keen.
Okay.
It's not the sword you're using.
It's the other sword.
You have a long sword that has keen on it.
I can't remember everything that's on this sword, so I thought I would ask. But that's okay. A 19 is still going to probably hit because it's 19 plus Estrella, so that's going to be 40 to hit again.
That's still going to be a crit.
Oh, cool. It's a good day for Estrella. She likes zombies. Cool. Apparently, if I say punchy one-liners, she rolls well.
This card is just called Severed Spine.
Ooh.
The target must succeed at a fortitude save or be paralyzed until healed.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
And it failed.
Well, on top of that, it's going to take 35. Oh, nope, hold on. Sorry. It's going to be 70 damage. 14 of which are positive, 8 of which is poison, and then all of which is, ghost touched. As I guess
just sever its spine a little bit.
It's still standing, but it can't move from the spot it's in.
Don't I?
Yes, you do.
Second attacks don't always go so great, but we're gonna give it a go. It's probably really low on its AC right now, right?
It is incredibly low on its AC.
Estrella, you give a +2 to attacks too as well, yes?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, I have to do so much math, I have to double check. So that's going to be a 25 to hit?
25 is gonna hit.
Yeah, sorry, I had to make sure I rolled a 9 and not a 6. Sweet. I know the Bones Boy is still there, but the Bones Boy is almost dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will, I'm gonna Furious Finish this sucker.
Okay.
So... 44 damage.
Mm.
Do you need the breakdown?
No. It's how do you want to kill yourself?
I don't like that hurting my face,
Yeah.
trying to be better than me, so I'm just going to do what my father never could, and just cleave the sword right through its head.
Yep.
That probably means something psychologically, but it's fine. She's a well-adjusted person to know this.
Totally.
No, she's fucking
Nisa has no emotional problems at all.
Yeah, this isn't therapy for her, I'm sure.
I am hard pressing X to doubt on your ass right now.
You can press it as much as you want.
Yep.
You're over there. You're busy. You're dealing with a bone fiend.
Yeah, Estrella, your go.
Cool. I am so tired of seeing Marrow just continuously getting grabbed. It was funny the first time. It was okay the second, but by like the third, it just got sad.
I don't get a choice.
I know you don't. I'm not blaming you. It's just
Funny.
ironic. Yeah, it's funny. It's ironic.
This thing has a weird obsession with Marrow, and I don't like it.
Because Marrow has an obsession with bones, so maybe
you do have bones on yourself, and what does this thing do? It collects bones.
Well, guess what? Everyone has bones inside of them. Okay.
Yeah, but you're the only one that's
Invisible.
you're the only one who's so hyped out about bones that you have a bone weapon on you as well as bone decor. You're the only one who went, I'm gonna wear booty shorts and then tie a belt with like teeth. Like, Jesus, stop.
Aubrey,
You deserve this.
Aubrey, are you genuinely telling me I'm being targeted because I'm covered in bones and it wants dibs?
Yes.
No, that's fair.
All this thing wants to do is collect bones.
Why did I just play this as a character? Can I keep it?
No,
It's
okay.
just me.
It's
I
just
can
gonna keep
finally-
trying to eat you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna for 2 actions, I'm gonna cast Painful Vibrations. Oh, wait a minute. No, I haven't Lingering yet, so I have to 1 action use to sustain my everything. And then for my last use, so I'm not gonna give Rosalite any actions this time around because she needs to charge her breath weapon, and I'm not going melee with this thing. So yeah, then 2 actions, I'm gonna cast Painful Vibrations, just 4th level on the fucker. So it needs okay, yeah, Fortitude save. Sorry, it's the way the thing is worded where it says the creature takes 8d6 sonic damage and must attempt a Fortitude save, but then all the stuff affects how much damage it takes. So it was a little confusing.
That's only a 19.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yep.
Nice. So it's going to take full damage, and it's sickened 1 and deafened for 1 round. And I get to roll my stuff. Okay, that's 33 sonic damage.
And as you do it, it's sort of like the ooze kind of like explodes slightly from the inside, and it looks like it's trying to keep itself together, but ultimately it fails. It just sort of explodes everywhere, leaving Marrow just laying on the ground, absolutely covered in ooze.
Kind of like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Except more oozy.
Yep.
This ooze isn't like ass acidic, right? I'm just vibing.
I mean, you'll want to get it off you eventually. It is slightly caustic, but it's not acidic.
How did you pronounce that word?
Acidic? Acidic?
No, I heard an extra word in there. I thought you were making a terrible pun.
Acidic?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah,
I guess you're an
really?
acid too.
Really?
I guess you're an ASMR, so everything has an extra to it, you know?
That's why their ass is so juicy. Anyways.
I've been trying to destroy you 3 times. And that's what you give to it?
That's fine.
And the fight is over.
Well. Tamisa
Okay.
is actually fatigued because she dropped her rage early.
Okay. I think it's safe to say that we need to keep moving.
Well, we have a little bit of time between patrols. Do I know approximately how much time passed between patrols? I had a pretty
10
good...
minutes.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes. I wrote that down. Psych. Never mind. I take it back. We have 10 minutes until the next patrol comes. So
Yeah,
if we move now,
not
we'll
enough.
be in the pocket, and if we keep a steady pace and watch ahead of us, we shouldn't run into the... We might have ducked a few times, but...
Sounds like a plan to me.
Marrow, you okay?
I'm covered in slime.
Other than that?
Let me check my hit points real quick.
I'm
Oh.
prestidigitating the slime off of you. It's just a straight of snapping a bunch of times to get all that slime off.
I am probably also trying to remove the slime. Are there any bones? Aubrey, you have tortured me.
No.
How dare you ask that?
No, Meryl, you're not allowed to keep anything. We're going to keep moving. I don't
You
care.
don't want to. Those bones are so dirty. They're dirtier than regular bones. I will just climb through the window over my own dead corpse.
Yep.
Not gonna comment on that at all.
Did any of us see the other Dumisa like turn into Dumisa?
You didn't see it happen, but now you see a body that looks like Dumisa.
How do we know that you're
it is
the
cut
real
in half.
Dumisa? How do we know that you're the real Dumisa?
I hold up my sword. Also, I could scare you with a look. And I will do so.
No.
I will give Marrow the disappointed parrot glare. It's gonna be a 25.
What's it against?
Versus your will DC.
That is a failure. I don't think this is the real Dumisa. She's not as scary as usual.
Listen, I'm tired. I just killed these 2 things all by myself.
Can I have a hug?
No, let's go.
Okay, that's the real Dumisa.
Good, come get your shoulder.
Yay. Is there any chance as we're walking I can heal myself and Dumisa for like a higher DC?
I will impose a penalty because you are moving if you want to attempt it.
I can inspire competence if that'll help at all. It'll just be a +1 though.
Does that require music? I only ask because we're kind of sneaking through the streets.
Yeah, you are all also going to need to make stealth checks to move.
Otherwise, I would welcome it.
Well then the inspire competence will help our checks.
Yes, it will. You just play very softly.
Yeah.
This is my sneaking song.
Yeah, I play the sneaky music, you know?
Very
interpretive dance instead.
Do I need to
Maybe I
roll
hum.
stealth since I'm on a shoulder?
Yeah.
If you want to, it's just that's your usual spot.
Estrella is just playing very, very, very pianissimo right now. That's
Estrella can do sign language singing instead.
I was gonna
do
hum or something
very
like
pretty
that.
sign language, as with lyrics.
I don't like what Groon rolled.
Oh, I have to roll. I forgot.
Yeah, I gotta roll stealth. I'm using the candy dice.
I'm using my hero point.
My dice have not disappointed me yet. That's a 31.
Hey. I got...
everybody has +1s.
Oh, that's a 32.
That's so much better.
I have 31. I'm pretty sure.
I got 16.
Dirty 30.
Never mind. Yeah. I have a 31. I had to make sure my various effects did not.
What did we get from Estrella again? +1?
+1.
That is a 36.
Now we're sneaky.
I feel like we can all make up for Groon because Groon's
Yep.
so tiny.
Rune just probably at one point like isn't paying attention and just gets hit in the face with a sign and just sort of makes a noise.
And I will stuff your cloak. Shh. On your head.
Rosalite will probably on my shoulder or in the arms. One or the other. Actually, you know what? I feel like in my arms is better because she's made out of crystals and light reflects, and I'd rather not, right? So we just baby swaddle her, and she's like, no.
I'm gonna use sign language because I don't want to make noise to talk to a stranger. But like, I'm actually doing a little bit rough on not dying hit points. If you have anything for that, can I do one of the potions?
And then I give you the the potion. You know, like I'm nodding. I pull one out of my bag. So these potions are just lesser. They do 2d8 plus 5.
Okay, can I chug a potion while walking over, or is this like something I need to do?
You can chug a potion.
Okay, why'd you take -4 penalty in the chat?
The -4 penalty is for the medicine checks.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be a 23 and a 34 versus DC 20. So that's still a...
Oh, wait a minute. You're making medicine check, right?
And this is only going to take you about like... you're heading towards the castle.
Okay, but you're making medicine the skill, right?
Yes.
Get a +1 from me. Because Inspire Competence is only skills. So if it's a skill check, I got you.
Okay, Doomy, you heal 22. That's a terrible roll on 4d8 plus 10. Like, I got 19 on the 2d8 plus 10.
I also rolled a 4 and a 1 on my dice, so like we were unlucky.
Yep. So you're all sort of making your way through the city, and you see how it's changed since you've been here. The creatures and everything there are more of them. There's more of everything. It's whatever has been unleashed. But it doesn't seem to be trying to spread or anything, but it seems to just be protecting this. And you all notice now the weird intelligence of these creatures as they move in packs in almost like in this patrol. So it actually makes it incredibly easy to not be seen. It's just, you know, Misa knows where the pocket is, so you just keep moving with that. Because honestly, your scuffle with the three things literally took about 30 seconds. If you think of actually how long like a round is. Mm-hmm. And eventually, you know, you pick your way through the city and you see the keep before you. It seems to be in worse shape than before, but it's still standing. And you do notice that there seems to be no creatures, no zombies, anything. But they do seem to be, like, they're around here protecting this keep, but there are none here in the keep. So for now, it seems relatively safe.
That's a good spot. We don't see any, like, I'm wary of ambush. There's no, like, ambush set up anywhere that I can see.
I've been rolling perceptions, and you don't see anything. You've been passing your checks. Oh, there's no ambush. No, whatever is going on does not seem to know.
What's the point of secret checks if you tell us if we pass?
It was pertinent to my question.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let Aubrey be nice.
I wouldn't have actually told you if you hadn't asked the question.
Huh.
Yeah.
Terrible to Foundry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, it's resolving. Oh, and it was giving me many error messages.
So yes, you are entering the castle?
Yep.
Cautiously, but yes.
Yes. Are you just going to try and make any kind of beeline towards the kitchen into tunnels below, or...
I was actually thinking, because this castle has like a lookout wall, if I recall correctly. Velen was making his map from there. I was thinking like if there's a tower attached to that, so we have line might come near us.
Yeah. For any particular reason?
So we have line of sight on anything that might come near us, so we can see it coming.
Like if there's anything big that's moving towards the castle right now, I assume.
It's like a lookout tower, so we can see things coming from the lookout tower. Is there a lookout tower that we can?
Yes,
go to?
yes, there is. But mine was like, what is the like? Are you just going and just being like, look at all the zombies?
No, to like camp in. So if any of them
Oh.
start to come towards the fort, we have advance warning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Any decent vantage point that would also make a good shelter is what. I'm
There are
looking for.
towers in the castle. There are like the towers along the wall.
Wall seems safer because then we don't do exploration and stumble upon, I don't know, trapdoors into tunnels or whatever. But that's,
There are trapdoors.
I know.
There's also faulty floors.
I
I
know
mean,
if we
we're
go
going-
poking around, we're going to rings. Sorry, you were saying.
I was going to say, we're going to have to go down anyways.
Right. But we're not going down today, I would hope.
I mean, why not just go ahead and get it over? Rip
Uh,
the band-aid off.
Because we
Because
just
we are
bought
not-
2 things.
Yeah. Grun, I believe, mentioned that she is a little low on the magics.
I mean,
am-
I'm all right. I've saved my highest level spells in case, something more aggressive comes after us.
We
Mhm.
have a safe place to rest. It would be foolish to embark on the tunnels when we are not at our best.
I mean, Estrella
We're
has
not at our best.
the spell, I believe.
I do have a spell that
Mm.
it doesn't necessarily matter
I don't
where
think we
are.
would.
I will say that the wall does not have anywhere that is covered. There's there's a lookout tower, but it's not covered or anything.
I don't think we would be gaining anything by going down.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, before we're like rested, if we, whatever ground we gain is immediately flawed by anything we come across, and I would imagine.
My spell takes 1 minute to put up and lasts 12 hours.
Yeah, so we may not have the time
Mm.
to cover you long enough to put up.
Maybe
If we
we.
encounter something.
Now, can we. Are you able to leave the spell? Or is it like you're there and you're stuck?
I think you're stuck, right?
I think it's like a 10. You know, like beep beep.
Yeah, I think she's like the tent pole, though, basically.
Mm.
The magical tent pole. You just showed it to me like yesterday or today or something like that, but I
Mhm.
don't remember.
It's like,
I was
I'm opening it on Nephis so that way it's expanded like properly so I can read it.
I believe it's the whole, anybody but the person who casts the spell can even come back.
I'm fairly certain that's how it works too, but just in case.
Mm.
Cabin is
Do we have
20
to double
feet,
check?
10 high. Structure trait. Actions as magic items that create structures, the wall. Da, 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 da. Other creatures can freely enter and exit the hut without damaging it, but if you exit the hut, the spell ends.
Yep.
One thing as well. All of these things seem to be moving in sync, correct?
Not necessarily in sync, but they are on a schedule.
They're organized.
It's not clockwork.
I'm kind of thinking if Torfine is the one that's controlling everything, and we don't know how much exactly she can see through her minions, is this sort of like a hive mind? Is Velen seeing us going to alert Torfine that we're here?
Oh, we should have asked him before.
No, he was pretty vocal about him fighting her in his head. That's why he could keep talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also why I told you not to knock him out. Because then she could take over.
She was fighting. Like, he was fighting, but that doesn't mean that. Just because he had himself doesn't mean that she couldn't see anything. We don't know what the state of that was, or what she even can see. Or if the monsters that we fought before they died were able to send out some sort of mental alert. We don't know how interconnected this is. We should assume that they could already know that we're here.
It took them 45 minutes to find us the second time.
They're not in, like her army.
I see.
And if
Well-
she really could see through them, more would have come after us.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been
Again.
more than just a scouting.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
That's. Oh, I suppose that is good to reflect on and know. I'm fine with taking a rest if you guys need it.
I will say that you have all noticed the cloud bank that is rolling in, and it looks like it is probably going to storm today.
I think it's better for us to hang out and chill at this.
If we're underground and it's going to storm, won't it still? Won't water leak in? Is what I'm trying to say, because it's not like the castle is the most not covered in holes.
Yeah, will it flood actually?
It depends on if it is somewhere. It shouldn't, but I don't know how well the tunnels work. If they have a
Should there
drainage
be a flood line if it regularly flooded?
I don't know, zombies. need
Grun
one.
wouldn't know that, but
We
I-
couldn't tell because Marrow and I were too busy running for our lives.
And zombies don't need to breathe, so even
This is
if it did flood, they probably wouldn't have a flood
if
line.
I imagine if the castle regularly flooded, there would be some sort of like visual tell.
This castle is 200 plus years old. It is eroded everywhere.
Touche.
It's also built near there's a harbor, there's a coastal bank, and the mines are further on the other side. So theoretically, only some of the mines, if depending on how close they get to the coastline, would.
Yeah, and I mean, last time we were here, the weather was pretty bad too, wasn't it?
Actually,
Occasionally, yes.
Yeah,
I feel like it rained last time we were here too.
No, getting to Lila's house is when the weather was bad. And then while we were in Obara, we had a beach date. It was perfect.
It was
getting
perfect.
out also rained. So it would appear that Obara has the perfect weather, but it's just full of zombies.
it is the perfect vacation destination, but unfortunately, zombies.
It has zombies.
It's Dead Island. It's
No, guys, it's the perfect destination for zombies to go on vacation. Are you a zombie and are you tired of
No,
people
you
trying
gotta
to
stop
kill you?
now. We're not sponsored by Obara. Okay.
Mhm.
What time is it right
We
now?
did come back though.
We did.
It is early afternoon. It is feasibly maybe a little bit too early to take a long rest.
Yeah, I was going to say, you really want to go at it at like 2 in the morning?
Will it make a difference? We're gonna be in a tunnel.
You've maybe all been awake for 5 hours at this point.
You said your hut is good for 12, so find a good
I'm
spot
not
for
going to
it.
cast it unless we're going to. Anyways,
So many things need a long rest to stop being a thing.
I don't know, man. Get greater restoration.
I can't do magic.
Do me so. I'm gonna put a hand on your chest and be like,
Mm.
I think you're sturdy enough to handle whatever at you right now.
I am
You're the-
drained, I am wounded, I am fatigued, I have something to my charisma checks.
You're not even fucking
None of that
charismatic in the
goes
first
back.
place.
None of that
Don't
comes back
think you're
until I
wounded.
rest.
No, the wounded goes away and the charisma thing goes away. The only thing that doesn't go away is drained.
Ah, rad. I think I'm still fatigued until I rest for 10 minutes though.
You can rest for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Well, we've been walking. There hasn't been time, and now we've been
Oh my
discussing.
god! Take a rest. Take 10 minutes.
I will say this conversation of what you're gonna do now has been 10 minutes.
Does that count as resting?
Yes.
Yes. So what
You're
are you
sitting around
doing?
talking.
Pacing around, doing push-ups?
I don't know.
You're sitting around talking, so yes, this is a rest. You are no longer fatigued.
You're not even actively looking out through the watchtower you made us go through. You take that rest, woman.
But I am just drained.
And you will
You're doing
stay
amazing.
drained now. We're going to go down. Unless you want to look through the castle, and then if that takes us like give or take 8 hours, then we can. But like, I'm fine going down, checking shit out, and then popping up the cabin underneath. Nothing that I don't allow can get in.
Beep beep, Torfine, your Uber has arrived. I'm gonna start heading to the. I'm gonna start walking.
It seems like a bad idea to go down if we're not ready, but okay.
Yeah, if this is taken,
Especially if Grun is spent.
Dumisa, in this situation, there's no
And
way we
you've
can.
almost died twice.
Dumisa, listen to me. In this situation, there's literally no way for us to be as perfectly ready as we possibly can be. We have to make do.
Can if we just chill in the safe little hut, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah, but it also doesn't mean that they just can't stand outside waiting for the hut to go away.
Does the hut have windows? Then we get ready to attack them when we come out.
Dumisa, I don't know about you, but I am not sleepy right now. I am not tired.
Yeah, if this conversation has taken 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
Grun would like to take the opportunity to do some healing for Marrow and Doomy.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll for it because.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a failure on Marrow. Why did I roll for it? Oh, wait, sorry, that's damage, not the medicine check.
Stab.
I mean, not, or, healing damage, not the
Healing
medicine
damage.
check.
Yes.
You don't need to be healed if you're dead, Stab.
Groon was the big bad evil guy all along.
Groon was the Dewan sleeper agent all along.
Oh,
Marrow,
no,
take
Groon.
15 healing damage.
Nice.
Okay, so Doomy heals for 13, and Marrow will actually get another 2d8.
That is
Which
basically
should be
as much as I can be healed right
I'm doing
1d
until
for
sleeping.
Marrow.
Where?
I'm doing pretty good.
Mhm.
All right,
Sorry, I
beep
didn't
beep. Let's
say
go.
that out loud, but I lost the skill slot. Shit, I don't remember what it was.
Okay. All in favor of going down now. Raise your hands.
I'll raise both of my hands.
That
I
counts
only
as
raise
one.
one hand.
Oh, is this a raising both hands converse
No,
thing?
this is a do
No,
you want
this
to
is
go
a
down
ra-
into the zombie tunnel?
I think we're ready as we'll ever be.
Eliana's just point. She's just like, whatever we got to do.
Yep.
Maybe we should take another 10 minutes for Ileana.
If you do take another 10 minutes, you're going to need to make me some perception checks.
Let's just go into crystal hell. Beep beep.
No, if you want to take the 10 minutes, we'll make the perception, but then whatever happens, happens. Because it was going to happen anyways.
Or we could, or Grun. Hey,
You could
Ileana, do you think
battle
you can
medicine?
handle a Grun?
You mean like piggyback? Yeah.
I mean, if you could do battle medicine. That's really instantly, and like
If I need to, I'll do battle medicine.
don't you
But
have feet where like they're fine after an hour?
if I'm, no, I think it's once a day, but I may be wrong on that.
I thought you'd picked up the feat that like lets you do battle medicine once an hour on a person.
So
I feel like
the godless healing one, that is only on battle medicine for you. That isn't.
No, godless healing is just gives you extra healing. Godless just makes your D8s D10s. Or no, it gives someone like it just gives extra healing. It doesn't like you could use battle medicine more than more. That's like a different thing.
I don't know another one that affects battle medicine. Oh, although once a day I can use battle medicine on a creature that's temporarily immune.
Yeah.
If you're a master of medicine, you can do so once per hour, but I'm only an expert. But that's only once per day. And then oh wait, I did take that. No. The only one that affects it is godless healing. And it only works on battle medicine used on you. It doesn't work on battle medicine used on other people.
I swear that there is something.
It's no biggie.
Because-
Eliana can carry the Groon and we can keep moving.
Okay, because like for me, it's like I played an investigator and I had the ability to use battle medicine once an hour. I don't know what it was doing, but yes. So yes, Ileana, you can carry Groon, and so are you all just going to make a beeline for the basement, or are you going to explore the castle?
Basement.
Basement.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for us to explore the castle right now, especially because we already explored it a little bit.
To be fair, anything we find is also going to be hella expired.
Yeah, like 400-year-old beef jerky.
Yeah, unless
It's
we find, a camp inside the castle, which I feel like we would have found already since Velen was the last person here, and Velen would have shown them the safe parts.
Or we find some like hella aged wine that's like super valuable now because it's been like hundreds of years, aged in the caskets of a zombie apocalypse.
What sort of eldritch horror text
Oh,
is
no.
that?
I don't know why it changed my language that I was typing in from necro to necro.
Okay, yeah. So for the assuming we had 10 minutes for the peanut gallery, Groon finally failed a medicine check, but it was only a regular fail.
So yes, it's just a little bit too bumpy, and you're not used to being up on Ileana's shoulders.
Why do you have to be so bumpy?
I'm sorry.
You also got to share her shoulders with a cat.
Oh, no. At this point, Briarsting has switched. It is now on Dumisa.
No, hold the cat. Can I request to hold the cat? The cat's my friend.
Sure.
He's
You
very
are holding
soft.
Bryson. She's very soft, yes.
I'll pet the cat.
I hope y'all have been using your indoor voices because we'll run
Yeah.
into this shit a lot faster than what you were hoping for.
Yes.
I out of character talk loud when I'm excited. I apologize. I've been using my indoor voice.
You're good. So yes, you all head to the kitchens and the door that you barricaded that long ago, no longer barricaded. And you head down to the stairs into Marrow and Ileana, something very, very familiar. You see the hallways that you ran through for your lives last time. And
Wait a second. Wasn't Briarsting with us when we were in the catacombs?
Yes.
Yeah, so the cat was also there. I forgot that. Technically, the cat could show the way.
The cat knows the way about as much as any of you do.
But you could send the cat in to stealth and check for us.
Do we want to do that? Is
Yeah.
Briarsting agreeable?
Barshping is your familiar.
You're familiar. You can tell them to do it, and they're going to do it.
Okay.
They'll complain the whole time, but they'll do it.
I can just hear the mumbling under the breath now.
As long as they complain in an indoor voice.
Okay, we're going to send Briarsting ahead.
I'm going to need you to make stealth checks and perception checks for your...
And they get to use the same thing that I have, right?
Yeah. Also, like, if you pop open their sheet on on Wanderer's Guide, it should say if they have any, like, special stuff.
I don't think it created a sheet for Briarsting originally.
Well, under companions on your sheet, there should be Briarsting.
Oh, great. Briarsting has like a 14 in stealth.
Yeah.
So do you need a perception or stealth check?
Stealth first, perception second.
Okay.
And how long do you want to send Briarsting out for?
What's a safe bet, y'all?
How long can you stay in contact? Or can you stay in contact with Briarsting at all?
I don't
Or
think
is it
so.
just like a
Hang on.
shouting thing?
No. Don't do that. I think I have message prepared. And message is good for 120 feet.
Honestly, you might just want him to walk like 120-ish feet in front of us then as we head down, just so like he can warn us of anything that's directly in front of us.
She
Can warn us of anything directly in front of us. Because like, if we wouldn't come back, there's A, she might come back, and B, it's just like, yeah.
7 for stealth.
Okay.
Well, how much is upcast message? I think it's more than 120
No, it's 120 feet according to what I've got.
for 5th level.
29 for perception check.
Yeah, it goes up to 500 feet at if it's a heightened level 3. But it's more of like the cat doesn't know how far 500 feet is. Let's put it this way. You were speaking in distances that the cat does not understand. I'm thinking more of time. How long do you want them to explore and come back?
Like 3-ish to 5-ish minutes. Not very long. We need to be careful here.
Okay.
We will increase time away as we go.
Also for this, I'm going to need a marching order.
Groon will make another attempt at 10 minutes.
It hasn't been 10 minutes yet, but I will let you know when.
Marching order? What do you need me to say exactly?
No, what order you all going to be walking through here in?
Keep me in the middle. So that
Mhm.
way, you're all
I
always
think
within
Demisa
range.
needs to be up front.
Whom?
Yeah.
Demisa.
Demisa.
I was gonna say either the front or the back.
Mm.
Depends
Yeah,
on
Demi needs
which
to be up
direction things
front,
come.
and then like Marrow can bring up the rear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take the back.
Marrow has more movement, so Marrow back, Demisa front, keep me in the middle, and then Groon is with Ileana technically still, right? Like
Yeah.
attached.
Yes.
So Ileana depends. Do you want to be further back or you want to be further in the front?
I can be in front.
Awesome.
you.
Then I'm towards the back with Doomy in front of her. Yeah.
So Dumisa's in the back?
That was in the front.
Oh, sorry. Dumisa's in the front. My bad.
Okay.
It's because look, I said I was thinking about one fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All the way in the back. Yep. So that is our marching order.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So after about like 5 or so minutes, you sort of hear the the cat sort of hear the little sound of the little feetsies. And you see the cat come back and she just goes, "There are a lot of locked doors.
But it's clear. No zombies.
I didn't see any, but I couldn't get into any rooms. As I said, a lot of locked doors."
That's fine.
Did
Shall we
you listen
proceed?
at any of the locked doors for movement?
No.
Okay. Something to think of next time. It's fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can just hear Briarsting thinking, why the fuck do I need to listen to locked doors if they're locked?
Can't wait for zombies to come and we just throw Briarsting at them.
No.
This is why you listen. What? They're not even a real cat. They're made out of stars and stuff. They'll get better. They're a fey being. They'll get better.
We
Yep.
shared an emotional moment while drunk, therefore we're friends.
I don't even know if you remember that.
So yeah, you all start moving. The map will expand and things as you move through it. Try to keep in your order as much as you can.
I can't move easy, so there you go.
There's a door off to your right over here.
Can I listen to it?
Yeah, if you want to give me a perception check.
Yeah. 25.
25. You don't hear anything.
Anything?
I see crystals.
Well, it is a locked door, right?
Do you try the handle?
Yeah, slowly.
It's unlocked.
It's unlocked? Okay, can I open it and just peek through?
Yeah.
So when the cat says locked, they just mean
just give them like a nod for like, okay, well we will remember this.
Take a little note of it.
Yeah, quite literally. I have a book. I take a little, and we'll just. I think I'll close the door on my way back out, just to keep track of our shit. Yeah.
Should we mark this door? Or do you think I remember it?
No. Marking it's a good idea. Hey, Groon.
Ileana scuttles over with Groon.
You don't need to ask me twice.
Just mark the door.
Groon was also here.
That's actually the perfect way for us to, know, the area is cleared, you know?
feel pretty confident none of the zombies breed.
And plus, if this does end up being some sort of a magic secret labyrinth, we can know, based on our paper trail, of Groon was here.
Yep.
Do you want to need to make it
So
invisible?
how far would we say
no.
down the hallway?
Because I can make it invisible, and then it only appears when I touch it again to make sure that's there.
Honestly, I don't mind because Groon was here, which means they can look at it and be like, "Oh, damn, they were here."
I missed them.
They won't think we are in there, you know.
Do you think zombies can read?
No, I don't.
No, and the Doulahan doesn't have any head. And that's the one that has all the brains.
How did he hit you if he doesn't have any eyes?
You can
Pretty
hit
good
things without
swordsmanship,
vision.
honestly.
Yeah.
I learned a thing or two from it.
You can dress yourself, but you have no taste in fashion. Lots of people can do things.
Yeah.
You don't have to look. Oh, and that read was not towards yourself. That was a general statement.
Thank you.
I should clarify. Yes, I'm not bullying you.
I thought you.
Hold on, I thought my fashion sense got better over the years. Or not years, but over the months.
It did. It did. That's why I said it is a general statement. People have bad choices in clothes.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, Grun.
You come to sort of like the corner, and you watch as like you see all of the red crystals are like growing out of the wall, and all of that fun stuff. And you move down the hallway to sort of like a bit of a T intersection. It goes straight, and you can see 2 doors beyond you on your right, and then goes straight down. And
Is that the end of the hallway? The 2 doors, or is that the end of the hall?
Into the hallway over here. You're not sure if that
Could I once again check, like put my ears against the doors?
Okay, I was just moving. Why am I not moving now?
Anyways, can I please go check the doors?
Which one do you want to check first?
I'll check the one that's above. So
Mm.
it's above.
Yep. So Marrow and Grun, not Marrow and Grun, Marrow and Ileana. You will recognize that door that Estrella is standing in front of is to the room that you all fell into.
Oh, that's the room that we all fell into. Last time we were there, I think there were a bunch of zombies.
In this one?
Yep. It has also been a while, though, so...
Okay then. Do you want me to still check, or should we just ignore?
We can, Aubrey, do you remember if the zombies can open doors?
I mean, the door is closed now.
But, like, if we
I
open
don't
it...
remember if you closed it behind you.
I don't remember either. I don't know if these zombies can open doors or not. I think it's best to leave it, because I don't think it's going...
Okay, I still want to check, so just in case we can lock them.
True. Yeah.
Then I'll check the one below us because you guys are unconfident about the one the door above. So can I listen?
Yeah.
Listening for zombie noises. God, I don't know if I'll pick up dirty 20.
You hear something. It maybe sounds like someone's crying.
I'm gonna sign to Marrow. Then sounds like crying.
I'm gonna sign back. Should I crack the door open to peek in?
Do you got the hit points? I sign.
I have more hit points than you, and I also have a better stealth than you, I think.
Fucking alright, man. Okay, yeah, sure.
Is the door unlocked?
You can't tell by just looking at it.
Well,
slowly open.
I will very slowly turn it to see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
Can I peek my head inside?
Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one I'm one I'm at right now. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
That one? The one that you're at right now, you actually behind that door, you don't hear anything, but that door is locked.
Oh wait, so the one that's
I moved over to where I moved up here before, and you said that's the one Marrow and stuff came through, and we said we'll ignore it.
Okay.
Then
I
moved
for some reason
down
thought
here.
you were doing. I thought you were still doing that.
No. I moved down and said I was going towards the second door that is down, and this is the one that I heard stuff from.
Yes, that one does, but that one is locked. I thought Marrow was poking their head through.
No, I would like to... Is there any check that I can make to unlock it? I don't know if I have any thieves' tools, actually. Does anyone have thieves' tools?
Ileana, either Estrella or Ileana should be able to do it.
I have Traveler's Any tool, so I can turn that into thieves' tools.
Yep.
May I borrow the thieves' tools to unlock the door?
Are you trained in it?
I am trained in it, and it's also a skill that uses dexterity, which I'm pretty good at.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you, and I will take it, and I will try to unlock this door.
Okay, give me a thievery check.
Come on, let me commit a crime. That is a 26 to commit a crime.
You feel one tumbler lock into place.
Bit tricky, but I'm getting it. Can I try again, like, to keep working on it? Okay. Fuck. That's only an 18.
It's, you lose the progress that you had.
Can I try again? I'm so sad I rolled a 3 on that dice.
Yes.
Okay, come on, dice, you can do it. I hand the keys back to Estrella.
What did you roll?
It's a 19. No, it's not a 19. Fucking did my math wrong. It's a 17.
Okay.
I'll just dejectedly hand the cheese back to Estrella and be like, I feel like Lady Luck is not on my side.
Oh, do you guys still want to try it, or do you want to just leave?
Are you good at picking locks?
I can do it.
How so?
This is the crying door, correct?
Yes.
Anything down here that is crying?
Yeah, probably.
So are you going
After-
to attempt to unlock it?
After we help
We
our
could
team
always
come
knock.
back.
Yeah, we could always.
If it's a human, then they'll answer. If it's not a human, then they'll
They'll still
hopefully not
answer
be able to
depending.
answer.
Yeah, I was about to say they could still answer depending on what they are. And to be fair, we're talking outside. Maybe they can hear us.
I assumed we were whispering, just not actually.
Well, no. We're whispering, but we're 5 people in front of a door whispering.
True.
Do I want to open it or not? I can give another crack at it, but
Do you
my
want to
vote is
listen at the door again?
Yeah, I want to listen at the door again.
Okay. Give me another perception check.
Oh, that is so much better. Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Mm.
You hear what sounds like a child's voice singing softly in a language you don't understand.
No!
But through context clues, you're relatively sure the language they're singing in is Dwarven. And just spending time around that language. It doesn't sound like Necrol or anything like that.
Oh, I know that
Tarfine.
hold on, I know that language. Can I press? Is this straight?
Yeah, no. I know that Marrow knows Dwarvish, and Marrow is supposed to teach me Dwarvish. We just haven't had enough time to go through classes yet. So I will, if I know that. Look, man, I don't want to touch a kid in this horror setting. This is me as a person. I'm okay with that kid dying, but let because I don't think there's a kid in there, man. But I guess what I'll do is I'll sign to Marrow. It sounds like it's Dwarvish, and it's a child.
I'm going to lean in to listen because I can understand what these lyrics, and maybe they'll give us info.
Roll a perception check.
Okay, the hesitancy. I was like, huh.
My brain was like, the word to perceive.
That's only a 21, sadly.
21?
Is there any way that I could help? Just because
21 is enough.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was like,
21 is enough.
linguistics is my thing, so I was like,
21 is enough. It's a dwarven lullaby. This voice is singing it too.
Oh, that's depressing. I'll just sound to Estrella. It just sounds like a generic dwarven lullaby to me.
but what? Well, Winston was a dwarf. Means Thorfinn is probably a dwarf. Thorfinn was a
half-dwarf.
kid when they did this, because how else is there a dwarvish child in here?
This isn't the area that Velen showed us with them, right?
No.
Okay, just checking.
This seems dangerous, but it might have a clue. Or more information, at least.
If you give me some time, I do have a skill called Analyze Idiolect, in which case, after some minutes, I can attempt to impersonate what I hear.
Yeah.
And I'm mostly doing this to see if I can get a reaction out of that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But I need some minutes. I need it, like it says at least 10. Technically, we've been here listening to that for a little bit, but
I'd say you've been listening for.
yeah.
They seem to just go softly singing and crying more.
Are you guys okay with giving me like 5 minutes? Do you want
Yeah.
to move on?
5 minutes is good. This hurts my heart a little bit. If there's anything we can do, even if it's a trap,
We need to.
I know.
Also, I'm going to let you know right now, you're not going to have to kill a kid.
I was about to say, don't worry, I have a content warning. I did prepare for that.
Yes, this is me coming out front. It's nothing. But this is me as GM saying it might give you some insight into what happened.
Kicks down the door at mock speed and hugs the child.
So if I think what we can do is, because we're taking time, I can give the tools back to Marrow, and Marrow can continue taking their time picking the lock, while I take some time to essentially do a very intense character study, as this says.
Yes.
And with that, I guess we can just keep making our rolls and stuff. Technically, I only need to make a deception check if I wish to sing it back, because it's technically an impersonate.
All right, should I make another thievery check?
Yes.
This time with my purple glittery Estrella dice.
I'm gonna do the
And borrowing.
deception. One thing, I do get a +4 to this deception while I use this.
Okay.
Massive happy emoji. That's a 32.
Both tumblers click into place.
Massive happy emoji for me too. I rolled very high.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just double checking my
Yeah.
calculation. The +4 is kind of delicious. So I rolled a 37 on my deception.
And you're just essentially trying to parrot this back?
Yeah, and see what happens.
There's no reaction. You don't hear any change in this.
I just shrug emoji.
The door's open. I'm gonna sign that the door is open if one of us should take a peek in.
Take a peek in.
I'll poke my head in.
You see a room with a brazier in the middle. The crystals grow out of the wall, and there appear to be a couple of cages here. This appears to be somewhere they kept prisoners. And in the corner of one of the cages, there's almost a spectral figure. It appears to be a girl, a dwarven girl of probably teenage years. Sort of sitting in a corner, rocking back and forth to herself a lullaby. And she doesn't react to you opening the door at all. But as you do this, you sort of feel almost a breeze past you, and you watch as another figure steps through the door into the room. She is also almost translucent. It's a tall, elven woman with dark hair, and Estrella, through all of your studies, this figure resembles Solakra.
I'll kill her.
But it's not. It's like she's not here. You appear to be seeing a moment from the past replaying. Yes. And she walks over to the cage and unlocks the door, and she goes, "I'm so sorry that they did this to you. This was not what was supposed to happen." And she gathers the small child up in her arms, the teenager. It's a dwarf, so small, but teenaged, up in her arms. And she's like, "It's okay. It will be all be over soon." And the two figures just fade away as though the wind.
Oh, these nasty bitches. That's I'm rarely wrong, so I'm pretty sure that was sultry.
Ah.
We did, yeah. What we saw was I won't say ghosts, but
A memory?
yeah, powerful shit is at play here. So I mean, it wouldn't be too far fetched to say that we saw a memory. Huh. I do not condone violence, but wow, am I going to condone violence?
Is there anything else in the room?
Just the brazier that's long burnt out and the cage.
There's nothing here that'll help us. Let's keep walking.
Is the just out of curiosity, is the cage door like a half barrel hinge?
Is it what?
Is it a half barrel hinge? No bottom blocker. It's just the top pin.
Sure, let's go with that.
Cool. Can I just leverage the door off as quietly as possible so it can't get used again?
Sure, give me an athletics check.
That's going to be nope, that's gonna 28, I believe.
28. Luckily the cage is incredibly rusted, so it makes it actually pretty easy to just sort of break the door off.
I'll just quietly lay it down through the room.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Where are you headed to next?
I guess further down the hall, so back to the T and then down.
Mm-hmm. Come on, guys, stay ahead of me. I'm gonna nudge Leona and Grun to keep walking.
I was gonna say I think Aubrey has to move Ileana.
I just assume they're in front of me because I don't want to stay behind forever.
We're at
Well,
another
the problem
T.
is that mine just, it's like I can press the arrow button and then I moved backwards. We're not going through the open door?
We already went
We
through
already
it.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was where you saw the...
memory.
Okay, I was zoned out, sorry.
So we've come to another T. I see a door. I see the end of 2 hallways that look like they become more hallways.
Do you want to just listen to the door first?
Yeah, sure. I'll kind of sort of creep towards down the left hallway a little bit and try to get an eye on it while you listen at the door.
Oh, 1 second. Yep, I'm listening to the door. 23.
23. You hear a sound that's become rather familiar to you over the past day.
You
The
see,
slurp.
you see me making the no hand sign, and just I'm backing up, quietly, nicely, like no, thank you, no, thank you. I didn't come here for slurpening. In fact, I'm going all the way wherever Doomy is.
I'm gonna sign to the stray like, what's behind the door?
What's the
I'm just
sign
giving-
for slurpening?
I give you a look. Like, what the fuck do you think is behind the door?
I will think.
A Dairy Queen?
I will
Lizard.
think. I will realize what you mean. I will shudder and I will keep walking.
So at the end of the left, I see we've got another slight branch. There seems to be like a little dead end kind of catty corner to us.
Yeah, it appears sort of like the tunnel over here has collapsed, and whatever might have been here.
Okay, so collapse tunnel behind us, catty corner, dead end, and then door a little bit north of us.
Listen to the door then, because if the other two are technically dead ends, the door is not, sort of. I listen. What do I hear? What do my elf hears? Oh, wait, I gotta roll. What do my Elfamar ears hear with a dirty 30?
Nothing. There's no sounds behind the door.
Can I slowly open?
Yep. It does appear that, like, as you look through this door, you don't see it. You don't see the tokens on the ground because I didn't add them. I forgot to, but you see skeletons, but not in the way that they look up. They look like they're about to get up and attack you. It's sort of, you see bones scattered about of what appears to be maybe some adventurers that were unfortunate and lost their lives. There's a couple of bags with some gear, and the rest of the room seems to have been sort of semi-collapsed by the crystals growing up through the ground.
Any cool shit?
Let's see.
Yeah, she said there were bones.
The minute Marrow comes in to try and take a bone, I hold my decanter out like I'm ready to just blast this bitch with water.
Bones.
Unfortunately, a lot of the armor and weapons they've degraded past a lot. Give me a quick perception check if you want to give more than a cursory look.
I don't think I'll get anything. 19.
19. You pull out what appears to be 2 healing potions.
So I was gonna say, can I say I'm looking for healing potions? What kind of healing potions are there?
They do appear to be. I was trying to remember. They do appear to be 2 moderate healing potions.
Woo!
Nice.
My dumbass was like whispering lesser, please, because lesser does a pretty nice amount.
Yep. So that 3d8 plus 10.
Okay, I just give y'all a thumbs up. That's all. I'm just gonna drop them in the bag, and we can head on out to the other side.
Yeah.
All the way to the other end of this T.
Yep.
I see a very long hallway. Just so long. Oh, I also see friends. Just back up real fast. And gesture. To everyone that's just like, shh.
But unfortunately, as you turn the corner and you're like, oh no, friends, they also see you.
Dang it.
And you sort of hear the shuffling as these figures are moving towards you. You said you would have at least gotten enough to notice that these things appear to be like mummies.
Great.
Mm-hmm. And that's something we're going to deal with next time.
Like
Okay.
Imhotep level mummy or like his flunkies level mummy?
It appears to be a figure that's wrapped in bandages.
I was
So
about
very
to say. I was
flammable.
about to say if you
So
want
like
to
the Under Wraps movie from Disney?
I was gonna say if you want to continue with just roleplay tonight, I can just wall this off and we can run back and hide.
We'll deal with that next time.
Also, just double checking, but you never told me that 10 minutes were up.
Yeah, that would have been
long
when they
past.
were. That would have been when they right before they entered the room. So if you want to make your roll that you would have done before they saw the haunt.
Still a -4, right?
If you're riding on Ileana's shoulders, yes.
Nice. So Ileana heals for there we go. That's 33.
Yep.
What happens when you actually sit still for a minute?
But yes. Yeah. Join us next week as they continue delving in this dungeon. And also, if you're a Patreon, after they are done with this dungeon, this level of the dungeon, it will go up on Patreon, so you can see what it looks like for yourself.
I'll upload it early so I can sneak in and and take it.
You guys will be long done with this by the time this happens. So yeah. Do you want to say the thing to take us out, Tick?
I will. Hello, very much for listening to a wonderful episode, I think 10 of Goblins and Gays. We have delved into a very creepy catacomb with a lot of zombies, a lot of trauma, and a lot of gods that I personally want to deck in the face. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on our Twitter. We post lots of wonderful D&D content as well as Pathfinder content. Mostly Pathfinder content. Entirely Pathfinder content. We also have a Discord where if you join us, you can talk to us about things such as Arcane, which half of the cast is obsessed with at this point in time. Please send them memes. They crave them. And also send me validation, personally. We also have a Patreon, so if you like listening to our episodes, feel free to toss $1 or $2 to us to help support what we do here. And remember, eat your vegetables.
Passengers, remain calm and please stay in your seats. We are experiencing pirate activity.
Oh, there's just something
Passengers, remain
happening.
calm and please
What?
stay in your seats.
Them. Oh no.
At the outer edges of space, where union is but a whisper, humanity scrapes together a living amongst the stars. This is the story of 4 Lancers, talented pilots of mechanized chassis from all corners of the known universe, thrown together by circumstance and destiny, and credits. Follow Matcha.
Oh, were we supposed to know each other beforehand? I mean, we're all gonna die, but I'm glad you figured that out now.
Moxie.
Well, I have absolutely no idea what you necessarily need me to do here, but if it's kill a bitch or fix a bitch, I can do both very well. You're worth 1 week of no chores, and you know what? I really need that week.
Roadkill.
I'll take in the front, those 2 are taking the back. One of them's going through the booty hole, and let's go. I kinda need your help.
Fuck you, fuck you.
And Silver.
Here's like a little bit of money. Please go away. The ghost of your mistakes.
Led by me, Reed, your game master, through the Lancer system, a mud and laser style anime mecha RPG. I hope they brought some printers with them, because this is Bring Your Own Mech, an actual play Lancer podcast, and batteries are not included. Catch our first episode starting on July 29th, wherever you catch your podcasts, and then every other Thursday. Follow my heading, and I'll see you there.
Be gay. Roll dice. an LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.